yours is a real moustache, who's done me 1,000 wrongs ever since Donkey Kong, slithering down every pipe, despite his plum-shaped body type. Who's gonna run in fear while screaming Mamma Mia, who leaves me grey and grim. Oh, what does Peach see in him? Mario! With great joy in my heart, each time I watch Mario Kart, you're first and doing so well, but here comes the spiny shell. And now you and your Rabbid friends have finally met your end. Just let me catch my breath, then I'll see you to death. Who do you think you are? You should kneel on the star. You are nothing but a parody. I found you a good role in a tragedy. It's a million nights ago, the only words you know. My heart will touch no princess's heart, and you will be put apart. You think you will this tournament, I send you to retirement. You saw not worth the hustle. Your princess is none but a castle. Mushrooms won't end the pain. Time for the Santa to start his raid.
人のジャングルに今日も嵐が吹き荒れる。ルル無用の悪党に正義のパンチをぶちかませ、行け行けタイガータイガータイガーマスク。3本ロープのジャングルに吠える野獣の向こうの島のガンを翻し、奴らの牙を追ってやれ。行け行けタイガータイガータイガーマスク。草も木もないジャングルに潮呼ぶ罠が待っている。目やぶれで切り抜けて男の根性を見せてやれ。行け行けタイガータイガータイガーマスク。
お前は虎になるのだ。
惑わすまた俺を進むべく道はただ一つ行こう光と影表裏一体現実と夢表裏一体己に勝て吹き飛ばせチャレンジ痛みと愛の中だって生きるも死ぬも表裏一体攻めも守りも表裏一体さあ戦え力尽きるまでKing of the white 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 King 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 of the white 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 ラウンドワン鳴り響くゴング命かけ勝負カウントまたずれレフリーストップ連続常に勝利の連続行く先は地獄はたまた天国今日も答えを求め駆け上がる戦場このロープくぐればソーペ世界も戻ることなどできずにでかいこのドゴ止まることは知らないや自由はみたいのさ殺し合い転げ落ちるは敗者のみ善悪の区別なんて無理脳裏に浮かぶ家族の笑みそのためなら全てはできるレディ光と影表裏一体現実と夢表裏一体己に勝て吹き飛ばせチャレンジ痛みと愛の中だって生きるも死ぬも表裏一体攻めも守りも表裏一体さあ戦え力尽きるまで了解一撃必殺総抜食らわす荒技場外乱闘連想させるほどの男どもにショータイム無様な生き様それでも外れぬ道から守るために戦うと決めた闇には染まらない力一か八か吉か今日からやらなきゃ明日は見えを張れば晴れた空もそりゃも曇りつまり積もる話悲しみさえ力にしてきたぜ聞いとけよこの合戦場からぶち込む挑戦状光と影表裏一体現実と夢表裏一体己に勝て吹き飛ばせチャレンジ痛みと愛の中だって生きるも死ぬも表裏一体攻めも守りも表裏一体さあ戦え力尽きるまでKing of the white 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 King of the white 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 King of the white 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 King of the white white white一か八か吉か今日からやらなきゃ明日は見えを張れば晴れた空もそりゃも曇りつまり積もる話悲しみさえ力にしてきたぜ聞いとけよこの合戦場からぶち込む挑戦状光と影表裏一体現実と夢表裏一体己に勝て吹き飛ばせチャレンジ痛みと愛の中だって生きるも死ぬも表裏一体攻めも守りも表裏一体さあ戦え力尽きるまでKing of the white 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 King 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 of the white
Well, I hope you enjoyed that pre-show. A couple of songs, actually several songs. I'm not gonna go through them chronologically or whatever, cause I close those tabs for fear that my computer will fucking bellyache and blue screen on me because it's on its last legs anyways. First song was a song from Mario Rabbid's Kingdom Battle from Tom Fan, who does an operatic diss track on Mario. And the rest of the music is related to Tiger Mask. Now, first off, let me apologize for several of the disconnects you guys experience and me having to restart certain songs at certain points or whatever. Turns out my Ethernet cable couldn't be read to my internet box or whatever the fuck you guys call it. Maybe the cable's worn out. Maybe another driver of mine is acting all fucky right now. Who knows? I'll probably purchase a new Ethernet cable before the next stream. Sorry about that. I also purchased a new microphone because of what happened last week. Anyway, if anyone's here, Donna, Tom, Ifrit, and even Lyra, just speak up in the chat right now. I can at least see that. So there's going to be some DCs in the future in this stream that I probably won't modem. Thank you. That was the word I was looking for. Because usually for a consistent stream, I stick an Ethernet cable in there, but actually, hang on a second. Let me experiment with one thing. If I DC again, maybe this will work. What if I use the Ethernet cable, my PS4, that the wonderful technician from AT&T actually gave me, because he too is a man of culture, and he said, "Oh, I see you have a gaming console. Are you wired? Well, let me help you with that." Offered a free Ethernet cable, plugged my PS4 in. We were good. Hang on. Wow, this cable might be too short for me to reach to it. Hang on. Well, if this doesn't work, then I know it's a driver problem, in which case I'll have to fucking do a weird ass uninstall / restart like I did with my audio drivers, which was the mishap of last week's stream. Well, let's see. In the meantime, I might as well unmute Jason. Yep.
Hey, what's up?
It is clearly my computer that doesn't want to cooperate.
Sounds like it.
Yep.
Oh, the damn computers.
At least I don't have to spend extra money on a worthless Ethernet, so let's see what happens.
The crap just drills in the dark stream. What?
Let's see what the solution is.
I'm horribly confused by Ifrit's statement. Holy crap, Lois! Jason Derulo's in the doc stream chat. That's my best Peter Griffin impression that I can do.
Hey Lois, why don't you play?
Okay, I feel better about mine now.
Who gives a fuck about Peter Griffin? Who gives a fuck about Family Guy?
Family Guy. Who gives a fuck about 90% of TV shows?
Alright, let's see. Go to
You know what's something we do give a fuck about? Video games. You know what did not let us give a fuck? You know what did not help us giving a fuck? E3.
No, they did not. Hang on a second. Go Device Manager, Windows 7. God damn it, dude. First, my speaker's not my Ethernet. Jesus Christ, why does my computer hate me so much? Just because I bought a new phone?
Yes, it's jealous.
Probably.
How dare you? Oh, long day, yeah. It's been raining out all day for me, so. We did talk about a little bit last week, but technical difficulties were mostly playing Virtual Fighter. But I watched like pretty much all of the conferences. I think
I only watched the second half of Nintendo Directs. That's
okay. So that was the thing. I really liked the Nintendo Direct. generally my hopes for all of E3 from the very beginning, where it's like I kind of don't care what Xbox announces. I don't.
Nope.
Sony's not doing anything. Ooh, Capcom might have a good one. and then I'm like, oh, I know Nintendo's going to have a good one. I think Nintendo had a great one, honestly.
Yeah, it was pretty rock solid. It's the best one I could say. We finally got Shin
Without
Megami
content.
Tensei 5. We got Breath
Oh
of the
my
Wild
god,
2.
I'm so ready for the Bussy Blast. There's so many good memes. Just second the protagonist appears on screen, oh no, he's hot!
I am not turning off my Wi-Fi. Fuck you. Not right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Kazuya and Smash. Damn it, that's a great way to celebrate Father's Day, is throwing your bastard dad into a volcano. You know, Kazuya and Smash, that got a pop out of me. I'm not even a big Tekken fan, but I was like, oh, awesome.
Well, yeah, because it's not a fucking goddamn sword user, so even though I'm not a huge Tekken fan...
He's gonna pull out a sword.
That would be stupid, but I could see that.
I know.
Well, let's see what happens here.
Man, I'm tired of all these sword users. Also me. Come on, put in Dante!
That's pretty much the fans in next...
Yep. Have you seen the Scrimblow Blimbo post? I think I might have showed you that. But it's like every Smash character they could announce. It's like JRPG mixed sword guy, and then it's like this dumb blob. It's like, oh man, it's Scrimblow Blimbo from this platformer game I loved 26 years ago. And apparently it's making a lot of people upset because they're going like, Crash isn't that, Spyro's not that. It's like they haven't had a relevant game in many years. But I'm trying to think right now of other. Yeah, Capcom's was absolutely nothing. That was a shame too, because I was excited for Capcom. It's like, hey, we're doing DLC. Can we see it? No.
Damn.
Yeah, that was like the big announcement they had. What was the final announcement? No, the final announcement they had at Capcom is we're gonna talk about Street Fighter V being an esport for like 10 minutes. And they just interviewed like professional players, but not the ones you care about, like not the ones.
An esport.
Yeah, there's reviewing all these pro players. And it's like, I don't know who you are. You're not the kind of people who are mad toxic on TV, and not the kind of fighting game players I like.
Well, remind me, and next time I start doing these streams, I should fucking quality test an hour ahead of time.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Maybe 2 hours, because my computer is slower than a motherfucker. So yeah, we're gonna have some wire. Hang on, I don't want to fucking. I'm trying to plug this Ethernet back into the PlayStation, but for some reason I can't find the hole.
There's this one. So there's this one image, one like edited video that I just love. It's called I don't remember what the army was called in Xenoblade 2, but it just says like soldier teaches people how to play fighting games properly, and it's just he holds up like, this is an Ethernet because they use
See, even Deputy Danny knows that you need a fucking Ethernet for good connection for fighting games. Yep. Jesus, fucking Christ! All right.
Speaking of fighting games. I've been playing Strive a little bit and having a really good time.
I have yet to buy the game because I am poor and I spent $160 on a microphone I thought I needed, but it turns out my computer was the problem behind that situation too. But look on
everything
the
goes wrong
side.
at once. It's like when you fix your car.
What do you think about the quality of this microphone? And I'm even asking the chat too.
Oh, it sounds great.
Yeah.
What kind of mic is it?
It's a Turtle Beach. I trust that brand. They lasted me forever. In fact, that wired headset was also Turtle Beach. It's a Stealth 700 Gen 2, and it can even work on PS5. It even has Bluetooth abilities. So even if my fucking computer blue screens, in the off chance, I could still play D&D tomorrow evening around the same time using my phone because I connect the Bluetooth to that. It's fucking amazing. And it's wireless. And dear God, dude, I don't have to accidentally unplug myself. The endless possibilities when you go wireless.
Yeah, the Ardanian army, which was like a bunch of people with the thickest Welsh accents ever.
Anyways, I don't want to go off topic. Let's talk about Tiger Mask.
God damn it.
No, fuck you, man. I've been bottling this up for weeks now.
Nope, go for it.
It's a fantastic anime. I plan to review it sometime in the future, and I even know how to review it because, well, the thing is, I hate scripts. I hate typing up scripts, and I hate reading them out loud because they sound boring in my head, but I still get a lot of views from it. And I thought, wait, I'm talking about a wrestling anime.
Mix it up.
Why don't I just review it like I'm cutting a promo?
Perfect.
A super long ass, yeah.
Super long promo.
Yeah, pretty much. Anime's fucking fantastic. It's so fantastic I can't watch God of High School anymore.
God of High School did not grab me at all.
The first episode, it wasn't a bad first episode, but the thing is, I am tired of anime characters getting punched or kicked really hard, where they get darted 50 yards away, get slammed to a wall, and they are just mildly hurt. You know what I mean? Dragon Ball, all that shit. Tiger Mask didn't have none of that shit. It was actually more grounded on realism. And once they do the super unrealistic things, that's when you fucking get your ass off the seat and go, holy shit!
Yeah. Oh, yeah, when it actually means something. So I did watch a movie yesterday with some friends because we had an anime movie night, and this is one of the cases where I will easily forgive someone just shrugging off attacks, and I watched Hentai Kamen.
Yeah, I'm vaguely familiar with him.
Yeah, that is a Kamen Rider parody, but the main character wears panties on his head, and all of his powers are based on perversion. So when he gets his ass kicked, he's like, yeah, he'll just go, yeah, he'll just shrug it off and go like, it's like, the way you punch and kick me, I kinda like it!
To answer Tom's question, yeah, I saw your link about the Tiger Mask replicas on Amazon. And it looks good, but because of the descriptions, I am super sus and I won't buy it. I know, I definitely want a Tiger Mask. But here's the fucking thing, goddammit! Tiger Mask, both the fictional superhero character and the real life portrayal, is faded in obscurity by the mainstream. No, fuck that. Nah.
Fuck the mainstream.
I want to... Discotheque really needs to localize the original 70s series. Because from what I've heard about the original 70s series, it's much more violent and deadly. I mean, for fuck's sake. They reference the original anime in Tiger Mask Double from time to time. And
that's
I know
cool.
There was this one moment, it's like, oh, this guy's a second gen of a previous fighter? What do you know about him, uncle? And the uncle, who is Tiger Mask's trainer in that anime, was a former Tiger's Den manager. He references the fact that the first gen match of... I'm going to spoil a little bit. He references that Tiger Mask had a tag team match against Big Tiger and Black Tiger. I wonder what his skin color is.
I'm gonna say green.
That's the only time they actually used stock footage of the original anime, and he described the match being so brutal that at the end of the match, two of the opponents were trying to fucking shank Tiger Mask with weapons and shivs. They accidentally shiv each other, bled out, and died.
Jesus.
Yeah, I was like, "Mm, it's a good thing Antonio Noki trained him. Him and his giant chin.
Yeah. It has only grown stronger as the years have gone on.
If only China's chin could grow just as stronger. That's a horrible segue to talk about the fact that I saw that China documentary this week.
Oh, that had to not be a good time.
No. I didn't know China was suffering, and I didn't know that the producers and the guy who was doing the documentary was a scumbag piece of shit. And god damn it, why did you bring Vince Russo in? He's a liar and a fraud and a con man. Talking about how China left in 2000. Motherfucker, you were in WCW running that ground to the business. It's not a Dark Side of the Ring episode. Let me make that clear.
Yeah, you would have stated it. I'm pretty sure everybody would be going like, "Oh yeah, know that episode" if it was a Dark Side of the Ring.
But it was still on the same network, Vice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vice is just really like cornering the market on wrestling documentaries.
Oh no, Ifrit, I disagree. All the matches in Tiger Mask, I thought they were the most appropriate length. That was the other thing I loved about this anime. Every anime, the match lasts for half an episode at most. And I'm okay with that. Because I am tired of shonen anime where battles take place for 2 or more episodes when they shouldn't drag out this long. Oh my god, the cell games.
Fast.
Yeah. So the final match between Tiger versus the Third was the most appropriately themed. It was linked perfectly. Everyone did their matches. It was basically an anime version of Flair versus Steamboat. It was beautiful. I loved it. I was hyped for it. I don't need my fights to go on long. I just need them to go on for quality. It's all about the quality, not the quantity.
Hearing Ricky Steamboat talk about one of his matches with Ric Flair was one of my favorite experiences I ever had at a con.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because generally he was doing a Q&A panel and he mentioned and like somebody asked him, like, "Hey, did you ever have a match that went like horribly wrong?" And I forget what he mentioned, but it was basically a case where it was a case where he lost his trunks in front of an audience. And then I raised my hand like, "What about the opposite? What about a match where everything went just perfectly?" And they just go like, "That was a match with Ric Flair where he got the entire crowd to absolutely hate us for hours."
Tiger Mask and Bunny Mask. Bunny Mask actually sounds like a good female wrestling person.
That would be a good name. Why does that sound familiar?
Rabbid Mask.
Oh, no, you know why I'm thinking of it? Because of Tiger and Bunny, a pretty underrated anime
Yeah.
that nobody talks about anymore.
I've seen only a couple episodes. I enjoyed what I saw. I hate the fact when they localized it, they took out all the product placement.
I think should have put in more product placement.
Exactly.
Add more Pizza Hut. Put CC in there.
Nah, I'm sorry about that, Lyra. If you need to sit out, that's fine. To be fair, I'm malfunctioning too. Apparently, my Ethernet doesn't want to work.
We're all falling up.
So I might DC from time to time, in which case I'll have to look into it. But here's the thing, I don't give a shit about my laptop when it comes to watching videos or streaming at this point, because...
all about the phone.
Yeah, I saw a Mega 64 video in 2160p. It was a Resident Evil 8 parody. It was pretty fucking funny.
I'll have to watch that.
Oh, it's pretty good. Bunny Mask. No, I still want to call her Rabbit Mask. I wish I could call her Rabbid Mask, but that would just make her go.
Man, you know what? The Rabbids are way better than the Minions, and they came first.
I agree. Okay.
Like, the Rabbids were meant to be marketable by being horrible.
Yeah, I know. But here's the thing. Me and Xander were trying to convince our mutual buddy Magus X1 to give Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle a chance.
I kind of want to try it. Like, it seems like a fun game, and I like XCOM style games.
It's really fucking good.
Yeah,
it really is. He just hates those rabbits so fucking much. Like his hatred of them
I understand.
Yeah, and I understand too until I played the game and I realized, oh wait, the humor is actually pretty fucking good in this game. I was actually
generally, yeah, like everything I saw was hilarious.
I mean, I don't know if you caught this early in the pre-show. I actually played one of the songs from that game where Tom Fan was doing a fucking operatic diss track on Mario.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah,
I didn't do that.
Yours is a real mustache going down. It was a banger.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm not taking this fucking arena off my phone. The GWM War Game pay-per-view, which has absolutely nothing to do with war games, but that being said, I would still accept this. It's a fucking amazing arena.
Yep, yeah. Oh, yeah. When you're ready to talk about it, I have a list of like all the big E3 announcements, and I want to break it down for.
By the way, Lyra, I would really appreciate it if you don't comment on my YouTube videos out of date. I have a link in the description of this current stream for a Discord that I am second in command of called the Magus Society, which I run most of the time. The only catch is that you don't ask a whole lot of questions or talk too much, or it's going to be very difficult, but point is, the fact that you're posting YouTube comments on my channel is the only way you think you can communicate with me is kind of bullshit.
Yeah, it's much easier to communicate on the Discord when you need a quick answer to something. Like, treat it like a chat, because comments get kind of a weird thing to respond to sometimes.
But I don't want you to spam fuck it either, because that's how Sonic X9 got into trouble. And we warned him several times and we had to kick him out, and now he's obsessed with us.
Oof.
It's the thing, I like him. I know he's got some issues. I'm trying not to be a dick. Magus, however, he ain't afraid to be a dick. Me, on the other hand, it's only when I've been pushed to a limit.
Walk along the razors. Who Framed Roger Rabbid made me laugh. That's stupid, sorry.
Well, to be fair, Who Framed Roger Rabbit would make anyone laugh in general. That being said, Cartoon Eyes Christopher Lloyd creeped me the fuck out when I was a kid.
Oh yeah. No. Did I ever show you the cosplay I did of him?
I think you probably did.
Yeah, but I had ping pong balls that were cut in half, and I drew the eyes on them.
It's just that. Well, here's the thing about that film. It's supposed to have a murder mystery, but everyone knows who done it. Because the first thing you show the judge is fucking kill a cartoon shoe who is crying like a puppy as he's being dipped in acid.
Yeah. Well,
oh, he's the bad guy, but every time I saw that, I'm like, oh, you're fucked up. And then at the end of the film, when he got steamrolled, and then he inflates himself, gets those cartoon eyes in a high-pitched voice, I'm like, I'm just as freaked out as Eddie was.
Yeah.
And even when he dies, it's like freaky as fuck. It's like,
remember that you never actually see what he really looks like.
No, he was always covered in a long black clothing, black hat, had those big old fucking Alucard glasses.
Well, no. I mean, when he melts, they comment like, "What is that? A mask?" Like he was wearing like a latex mask, and the eyes are the only cartoon part of him you see. Well, his eyes and teeth.
Well, Please don't make a sequel answering that question. I don't want to know, because it's probably too eldritch for me that'll make me kill myself.
If they brought back an old man Christopher Lloyd to play Judge Doom that's somehow still alive, I'd be kind of happy. But no, there actually was a canceled sequel to Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
I heard about that. Was Roger Rabbit gonna be CG in this one?
No, it was a script written for a sequel that was going to be right after, and they couldn't get the rights to everything again. It was just absolute hell because like copyright laws like changed a bit in the meantime, and it was like more difficult to get them on the same page. Disney was mad at Warner Brothers because Warner Brothers was going to have a much bigger role in the movie, considering that Bugs Bunny was going to be Roger Rabbit's dad.
That doesn't make any sense.
That was going to be a lot of the movie, was Roger trying to find his dad and then learning it was Bugs Bunny.
Then who the fuck is the mom?
Ow.
Bugs Bunny didn't have any real love interests until Lola in Space Jam in 1996.
Well, no, remember that you only see Bugs Bunny when he's on camera. Then maybe he has a life out off the camera. He probably has a loving wife or something that like when he's not acting.
Man, speaking of Space Jam, I am not interested in that fucking new movie at all whatsoever.
Hot take, Space Jam's not even a good movie. It just survived because of memes.
I'll agree with you in that. I'll say this one thing about the original Space Jam film. Fantastic soundtrack.
Yep, I'll say that.
Not just the main theme song. I actually do like the song For You I Will by, I think her name was Monica.
Yeah.
And I love the Monstars theme.
The Monstars are really fun. The good things about Space Jam...
No. Let's get back to that. I just think it's fucking hilarious that you got Be Real, Method Man, Coolio, LL Cool J, and Busta Rhymes together to form a supergroup hip-hop band. What are they gonna rap about? Let's rap about these aliens who have the souls of basketball players so they can beat the Looney Tunes in a basketball game.
Good. Perfect.
Right, good.
Okay, I will say the funniest bits in Space
Jam. Hit him high. You hit him low, hit him low, hit him low. I fucking love that song so goddamn much, dude.
I think the thing that aged the best in Space Jam, in my opinion, just for whatever reason, is I love seeing all the NBA stars like being awful at basketball after they get all their talent drained from them. I think those, and like all the doctors researching them, I think is pretty damn funny. Things that did not age well. Horrible, flattened, inflated 90s CG Wayne Knight is the worst thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Here's the thing. Going back to the first thing about the basketball players losing their talent.
Yeah.
If this was changed to football, this would have aged well because people would just assume they suffered concussions.
Yeah, that's a good point. But football was not as big as Michael Jordan.
Yeah, that is true. But then again, I wonder if I got a concussion when I was in junior high.
Maybe.
Yeah, probably. I did some football back in the day.
I put a football helmet on once, and now I have a concussion.
Man, by the way, if you put a football helmet on once for your first day of practice in Louisiana climate, you are going to sweat till you think you're going to fucking barf. Because I remember both the 7th and the 8th grade, first time I had to put a helmet on that year, I was like, oh God, I can't breathe. I think I'm going to puke. Whatever. I need to take a break. And both the coaches would go, well, take off your helmet. And I take off my helmet, and it looked like I just fucking took a dive at the pool. That's how sweaty I fucking was. And
I can imagine. Fun fact, the NFL was thinking about banning helmets for a while because after they instated helmets, there was a higher reported rate of concussions. And then they looked into it more and realized, oh, we just weren't counting concussions before, and everyone was getting way more hurt, and we just didn't care until we had helmets on and then started researching to see how safe they were, but there was no control group.
Man, when was that research established? Before or after Chris Benoit?
Four, I'd say, because it was when they first added helmets to the NFL.
Yep. All right, so yeah, I want to review Tiger Mask Double, and I want to get people to watch that anime because I want to show people this is what wrestling was like at one point. Yep. Though
when it was good.
Yeah, when it was good. So let's talk about E3. I didn't see anything in E3 because I don't give a fuck. That being said, I heard that I heard that Xbox's conference was better than Sony's.
Sony didn't have a conference.
Oh. Well, I heard that Square Enix disappointed Final Fantasy fans because they're still pushing the Marvel's Avengers bullshit.
Yep. Yeah, they're finally adding Black Panther, but that doesn't matter. We have to kill Chaos.
See, I saw that stream from the Super Beast, but I still don't know what that means.
So fucking fun. Oh, okay. So, they announced a new Final Fantasy game called Final Fantasy Stranger of Paradise Origins, and the main cast is it's 3 people. 2 dudes who are wearing basic fantasy armor and act like normal people, and then Jack, who looks like a early 2000s protagonist, is gruff, has a shaved head and scars, and is grimacing like, Chaos took everything from me. I have to kill Chaos. Everything in my life is about killing Chaos. And every single voice line he has is, I'm gonna kill you, then I'm gonna kill Chaos. And he's so angry all the time. And he's just a dude wearing a t-shirt. And it's the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Link this shit to me on Discord.
I'm gonna link this shit to you because oh my god, this guy. He hates Chaos so much. And it's great that Shin Megami Tensei 5 got unveiled because, getting ahead of myself, because every time somebody brings up Law and Chaos, they post Jack going, did somebody say Chaos? I need to kill Chaos!
So yeah, Nintendo had the best E3 stream this year, as predicted. As predicted, because I was like, Doug Bowser, he does not have the personality of Reggie. And he knows this.
So he just showed.
He knows that gamers just want to see gameplay trailers that show actual gameplay. So just show an onslaught of that, it's guaranteed win. Because honestly, yeah, that's all I want.
And it was great.
There's a new Metroid game. It's not Metroid Prime 4. It's Metroid Dread. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Because Pat Stairs that brought this up. Metroid Dread is being developed by Mercury Steam. Mercury Steam. What do you think about this?
I trust them. Because I looked into their records. Lords of Shadow 1, decent game. Lords of Shadow 2, absolute mess. They made the Samus Returns remake years after they made Lords of Shadow. So they've generally have made good games since then, and they did their worst work under Konami. Mm-hmm. So I really trust them because Samus Returns was a good game, and Pat saying I don't trust their track record because they made Lords of Shadow and ruined Castlevania. That's not really the case because they made a good Metroid game after making Castlevania, and I trust them to make another good Metroid game.
Yeah, and keep in mind, as much as I love Pat, he still thinks that purple is blue.
Yes. Well, next you're gonna say that Elmo Prime is is blue. It's like, Pat, that's the bluest blue I've ever seen.
Are you kidding me? That's blue. It's fucking purple.
Purple. Why does everyone think I'm crazy? But he is right. The GameCube was purple.
For those who aren't talking, who don't know what we're talking about, on YouTube, type in "Pat stares at the colored purple," and you'll see this insanity ensue.
It's Pat playing Warframe and insisting that all of his gear is purple when it's like the most royal blue you've ever seen.
His future fiance and the chat are telling him that's blue.
Yeah.
And
Dude, that's blue, Pat. And he thinks that they're trying to gaslight him.
Yeah. So Mario Rabbids 2.
Yeah.
Featuring an emo bored Rabbid Rosalina.
completely displaying your emotions towards the state of E3.
Well, 90% of it at least. But anyways, let me look through the chat because people are talking. Kingdom Hearts was some shit.
Well, strip poker game against Mika Ruby, but what?
Elmer Fudd was the mom, says Ifrit, referring to your Roger Rabbit being the son of Bugs Bunny.
Yep.
If only Spaceman was a movie which Michael Jordan had to play intergalactic basketball, right? Not much experience.
Well, he's been playing
That's a quote from Space Jam. Lyra's back, stupid phone, blah blah blah. Square spent over half a carat confident conference on Guardians and Galaxy. Jesus.
Yeah, and so Maximilian had a great he summed it up pretty well. Or it was either Max or Pat. I'm starting to forget, but it was a thing where
nobody cares. Nobody cares. Give us Final Fest.
Maximilian's watching the game. He's like, "Ooh, this is kind of rough and like not running well. It's like the frames are skipping a lot." And it's like, "Well, hey, if the release date is more than 6 months from now, it'll be fine." Oh, October. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, this is gonna fail just as fucking hard as the Avengers. You sure cut your fucking losses.
Honestly, I'm gonna disagree with Pat. I like the designs. I think the designs look way better than the stunt doubles.
No,
like they look them. Really? I think they look like they're out of like Marvel vs. Capcom 3. They have like more comic booky style, but they do act a lot like the movie.
Where the fuck are you getting that shit from?
I don't know. I think Gamora looks like she looks more comic-y. I think Star-Lord looks better than he does in Infinite.
No, they fucking. By the way, okay, maybe he was in another game. No, they fucking look like they're from a discount television series of everything. They're trying.
No, I think the Avengers game looks like that.
No, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, isn't it?
I think I think the Avengers game has that problem, but I think Guardians they look like characters rather than like bad stunt doubles.
Because they're trying to do a shared MCU gaming universe now.
Yes.
It started with Insomniac Spider-Man. By the way, I fucking hate the fact that they changed his design to make him look like not.
Yeah, that one I'll agree with. That one looks bad.
It could have been easier if you just had your own unique visual style. You weren't going for realism because not everything needs to be realistic. Fuck you. All you're doing is just you're making your developers spend 12 hours a fucking day working themselves to death over this shit. God damn it.
Stylization is key, and it makes your game last way longer and age way better.
Alliance looked way better.
It sure does. Yeah, Donna, that's what I was going for. The stunt double scene from Spaceballs. Capture the Avengers! No, you fools! You captured their stunt doubles!
Anyways, apparently Tom says there's a tokusatsu wrestling series called Aztec Kaiser. Never heard of it.
Where's he saying that? Because I'm not seeing him in the chat.
Well, do the live chat and scroll up to 8
I am.
9 p.m.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Oh, okay. That's why I was scrolled down too low.
Mm.
Yeah, last I saw was the wedding date. Actually, wait. Yeah, has there been a Tekken game on a Nintendo system ever? Was there one on the 3DS I didn't know about?
There might have been. Because, yeah, that is a weird... Here's the thing. I was surprised that Bandai Namco didn't add a Tekken character in the first place because they're responsible for developing the combat of the game. Gah.
Wait a second. That's what it was? Yep, okay. That's why Kazuya can be in Smash. Project X Zone.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Project Cross Zone. Because that had everybody.
That's the loophole.
That's a little... Were you in Project Cross Zone? Cool, you can be in the game. That means you could totally have Nemesis in Smash.
No, they made GameCube ports of Resident Evil 3.
But yeah, oh yeah, you're right. They did. I forgot about that.
Resident Evil 2 and 3, yeah. It's been ported to the
Yeah.
GameCube.
I forgot about that.
I bought the N64 version of Resident Evil 2 because that's all I had at the time, but...
Yeah. That game was a technical marvel, but it was janky.
True, but I don't regret my purchase because, goddammit, I wanted...
Yep.
Like I said, Resident Evil 2 was super personal to me. It's the only survival horror game I love.
Yeah. Resident Evil 2 is so good. I need to unlock everything in Remake 2.
By the way, it's Gura's birthday today.
Yeah, Gura's birthday stream is going on right now. I was watching it while we were waiting.
No, that's fine. Keep watching.
No,
Did you see the compilation video of her being yabai for 8 minutes?
I did not watch that. No, I probably should.
There was a
She has moments.
At the end of the stream, there was a game where she and Ame were playing. I forgot what it's called, but they're basically like astronauts resourcing shit. It's like I think it's a crafting survival game, but apparently there's an option in the game where you can just slap your partner on the ass, which Gura did several times to Ame.
Good. Slap them. Ame will Ame will bring that out in people. I need to watch the Calliope Iron Mouse stream. Because what? Calliope and Iron Mouse did a collab. It's on Iron Mouse's channel rather than HoloLive because I guess they were doing it on Twitch, but it did get re-uploaded to YouTube.
What about that?
Yeah, you're talking about the artwork too.
Kara and Neander's stream.
Oh yeah. Oh, I watched that. Yeah, Neander's was really, really nervous.
What about the time Ame revealed herself in a wealthy 3D spot while playing Half-Life VR Alex?
I still need to watch that, but I've seen clips, and it looks amazing. That was the 3D debut. Yeah. Speaking of VTuber stuff, I was talking about it a lot last week, but Coco announced her graduation, and it was also her birthday. So some stuff went for sale, and I bought it.
You bought the butt plug?
I bought the butt plug.
When's it coming over?
They said so. It's made to order. So it's on July 1st is when all of the orders expire, and then they start making them, and then they ship them out. So they said they said your release window between the time you order it and the time you receive it is about 120 days.
God damn
so
it.
It'll be a while. I still haven't so for example, I still haven't gotten my Calliope stuff yet.
God damn it. I sure as fuck hope so. When my convention has a dealer's room, I better see a lot of HoloLive merch.
Hey, if you want HoloLive merch, Cuddly Octopus sells Dakimakuras.
No, I have to be there like I'm just physically shopping before the internet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I was shocked that I only saw
Yeah.
4 Hololive cosplayers at Colossal Con. There was 3 Guras, there was a couple, and one of my friends was Gura. And then there was one of my other friends was Kiara, and had a Calliope body pillow that he bought. He was
Yeah,
cross-dressing as Kiara.
Don't spoil it for me. I still have my convention at the end of July. I haven't been to one yet, and keep in mind, the convention I'm going to is supposed to be the grand finale. It was supposed to be last year, but you know what happened.
Yep, the things.
Some of you people was like, no, what happened? I was like, it was the fucking pandemic, and we had a president who didn't.
We left our house for a year, people wouldn't wear fucking masks, and it kept getting worse.
Because they believe in a cheese-skinned man with body dysphoria.
Man,
Which, by the
don't
way,
be
why would I want to elect a man like that as president? Why would I elect a man who thinks he's Arnold Schwarzenegger as president?
when I can just vote for Arnold Schwarzenegger.
The thing,
I'd vote for Arnold in a heartbeat.
I mean, legally he can't qualify, but
Fuck you. I'm gonna vote to change the Constitution so he can.
there were some people that were considering that idea, and at the same time, I'm like, well,
What I do.
California is still around, so yeah, fuck
I
it.
The reason, okay, I think this is something everyone can agree on, is you, like, in order to run for president, you don't have to be born in the country, but you have to hold public office beforehand. I think that's a good compromise. And obviously you have to be a citizen. But yeah, like that, yeah, obviously.
Logical.
Yeah. But, which means they're never going to do it because they hate logic.
Yeah. You know, here's the thing. Whenever I see a filmmaker say, "Oh, we changed this because we think the audience is stupid in some way," like for example in Star Trek Nemesis, Picard holds a photo of himself during his Academy cadet days, but he's still bald in that photo, despite the fact that he had male pattern baldness and all that shit. Yeah, he wasn't always bald.
Well, the actor was, but
Well, yeah, but you see what I'm talking about, right?
yeah. Maybe Jean-Luc Picard had the same weird hair condition that that Patrick Stewart had.
Well, the point
That's
is,
great. Yeah.
the point is, because Red Letter Media brought this point up, I was thinking, no, the audience wouldn't be that stupid. And then I see shit like anti-vaxxers and flat earthers and and fucking QAnon supporters. I go, you know what? You know what? Hashtag I stand with Shar. Let's throw that rock into the Earth sphere right now.
One of my favorite quotes ever by Matt McMuscles was, "I wish I could condense the entire movie going public into a single person so I could fight them."
Is he physically fit to take them all on?
No, but it's about sending a message.
Is it cool if I stand behind him and help him out?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. No, that's what he was hoping for. Is that everybody helps him beat up the person that is all the movie going public.
Well, you know what? Fuck it. I want to help him out so we can beat up the entire stupid movie public. And then
Doomsday Device!
We do this as the camera pans out, all to the music Headstrong by Trapped. I think that was the song used by in Jet Li's The One.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I know that Trapped is Trapped decided to be like, to be all happy, be all like, hey, we support Pride, love who you love, and everyone just dunked on them by showing all the homophobic shit they posted the week before, because Trapped are assholes.
Hang on a second. It was the lead singer only, dude.
Oh, it was the lead singer? Okay, my bad.
It was just him.
Okay.
And I know what you're talking about because I saw.
I know Trapped are anti-maskers, so.
I saw Alice put. Oh. Well, then maybe you're right.
Yeah. Because then they had a concert like right when COVID happened. It's like, yeah, masks are banned at our establishment. We're going to have a concert. This was like the month after COVID started.
Oh my god. I'm sorry if you guys heard that long inhale.
Yeah.
If you did, holy shit, this is a good quality mic.
Well, then, I meant as a compromise for someone who was not a natural-born U.S. citizen. I think it was generally, obviously, people can be pretty damn corrupt in a lot of those cases. But I'm not a person to say like politicians are corrupt. I'm gonna elect a plumber to be the head of state. It's like, no, I'd rather have somebody who knows kind of what they're doing, like, and had public office experience.
So you won't vote for Super Mario as president?
Okay, that's different. I would vote Mario because I believe in his character. Plumber's a bad example. I've never met a horrible plumber. Every plumber I know is chill and chill and knows what they're doing.
You know what? Maybe in the future I should probably work as a plumber.
I hear they pay really well.
And it's a super essential job because nobody wants their house flooded with liquid no matter what, so...
Exactly.
I mean, I had a friend who was an aspiring chef, and now he is getting into the business of working in air conditioning units.
That's a weird. Okay.
Yeah, I was caught off guard by that because. By the way, I can hear myself in the background. Your TV.
Yeah. My mic's been weirdly sensitive lately. I'll fix that.
Get a wireless headset from Turtle Beach.
I was actually planning to do that so I can get it for work.
I recommend, at the very least, a Recon 700. It's wireless and Bluetooth, so even if the USB jack that I have on my computer doesn't work, you can still use the Bluetooth. I wish they paid me for that so much. Trust me, Chad.
Why would Mario be a Bowser supporter? What the ifrit? Your propaganda makes no sense. Dr. Basanovich was Fox McCloud. Oh yeah, wait. Dr. Basanovich was Fox McCloud.
Wait, maybe maybe Mario might be a Doug Bowser supporter because
maybe.
Yeah, more Mario Rabbids.
Who knows?
Let's see if there was anything. Oh yeah, Advance Wars 1 and 2.
That got me really excited actually because I think Advance Wars is cool. I'm happy they're giving it a chance. Alex, let's talk about we're trying to talk about E3 right now, but naturally we get sidetracked by things constantly.
Yeah, we get distracted once we see a big old pair of anime MILF titties. Speaking of MILF titties...
A big old pair of Elden Rings.
I don't give a shit about Elden... I don't give a shit about the entire Souls franchise. Let me just say that.
I am a huge Souls fan. I have a Souls tattoo. And thing is, I'm excited for Elden Ring. I wish they would just fire George R.R. Martin because I think George R.R. Martin sucks.
All right. Keep in mind, I don't have a dog in this pony.
Yeah. But no, that's like the thing is that I don't like people who smugly sit there saying, I'm not going to finish the thing I'm working on. It's like, dude, he said, I'm happy COVID happened. It means I could finally work. And then he still didn't finish the fucking book. Then he said at one point, like, if I don't finish the book by this time, feel free to come lock me up. And he still didn't finish the goddamn book. So he should be locked up until he finishes the goddamn book.
Yeah, I don't know if I brought this up with the passing of Kentaro Miura.
Yeah.
But there's a reason why the fans of George R.R. Martin's Game of Thrones work are harping on him to finish it. Fucking look at the guy!
Look at you! Miro looked way healthier than you and he died!
Just finish it before you fucking die, you old man!
And Miro wrote a way better book series, too!
And
inspired a hell of a lot more.
And I know some people are going, you're gonna rush a guy's work, it's gonna come out sloppy and thing. This motherfucker's been laying off for a decade now. What's the excuse?
Yeah, that's not an excuse.
He never said, the reason why I couldn't work on this back in 2012 was because I had a heart attack, or or hey, here's the thing, I lost feeling in my right arm, and as a result, and here's a photo of me hospitalized. No fucking excuse. Kitaro Miura, ever since he passed away, there's been a list of his health problems going out. And I believe it because his artwork is, you know what, it's way too fucking detailed. Yeah, it's way too fucking detailed.
Yeah.
Maybe
he didn't have to do that, but he did it for you.
Maybe he should have talked to Ken Nakamatsu, because here's the thing about Ken Nakamatsu. You know why his background art is so fucking amazing? It's all computer generated.
That makes sense.
And you wouldn't believe that because it's all black and white on paper. The only thing that's hand drawn by him is the characters. And I'm like, holy shit, no wonder your fucking scenery makes me want to masturbate more than your fucking nude characters right now. Okay, drop
Wait a minute, is he... Okay, because I do know there's one particular manga artist who keeps his stuff on model, because he makes 3D models of his characters and then that poses and traces them.
I need to look that up in TV.
Yeah, I remember I was in a thread like, hey, who do you think draws like the best looking people? It's like, oh, this guy. It's like he's just tracing his 3D models. Yeah, 3D models he made himself. Shut the fuck up. It's like, that doesn't mean you're lazy when you do literally all of the work yourself.
No, I don't believe that either.
No. Yeah, for example, Julia Lepetite on Drawfee, absolute lunatic that she is, taught herself Blender just so she could do Violet Evergarden fan art for an episode. She taught herself Blender just to give herself a 3D background to draw on. So her speed draw is like half of the video is her doing 3D modeling. It's wild.
What about Jack X Combat Racing Kingdom Hearts Freak 113DXX?
Jack X Man, I'm really upset that Naughty Dog rested on their laurels, because their games were Crash 1, 2, 3, and Crash Team Racing, then Jak 1, 2, 3, Crash X Zero Combat Racing, and then they had they did Uncharted 1, 2, and 3, and there was no fucking Uncharted cart. How dare they?
Damn. That's what made you bitter?
Oh no, I was being an asshole. I never played Uncharted.
I played all of Uncharted 2.
Yeah.
I regret my decision.
I would play Last of Us cart.
So, what the hell were we talking about before that?
Elden Ring, George R.R. Martin doesn't want to do his job. And, okay, that's the thing. All of George R.R. Martin's health problems are self-inflicted. They're not based on his work.
And he loves talking about wieners.
Yep.
Well, actually, hang on. Before I get sued,
Yeah.
There was a convention interview. He rescinded that statement. He's like, yeah, they say I talk about wieners. That's not true. I really like boobies.
Okay, I can appreciate that.
It's like, well, I do too, actually. In fact, maybe I should get a
Maybe we
choir
could get along. Maybe we could put our differences aside for the Jubblies.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna hire an a cappella group to go boobies, 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 and everyone would be on board, including the women, because
Women love boobs too. Everybody loves boobs.
yeah, I know that since I saw the Funimation Peep Show. Was that no, that was a Mechacon.
Hey. Do it if you write anything, it'll be better than all of George R. R. Martin's output for the past 10 years. Because at least it'll exist. Ace Combat Cart would rule. Mario fan was salty that Bowsette is not real. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Bowsette's too good to exist in a video game.
I agree.
Oh, yo, Donna, thank you for bringing up Shirobako. Shirobako is one of my favorite anime, and yeah, that is a great discussion about the anime and manga industry. Is in Shirobako. It is through a rose-colored lens, but it's still like a really well done series. Of like, yeah, we are like overworking ourselves all the time, and a lot of people get paid way too little.
Which is why you asked the question, why the fuck would you go there in the first place?
And because a lot of people just have they like to hire people who are fresh out of school. It's like, I want to build a portfolio and show off my art. I don't care if I'm getting treated absolutely horribly. Oh, Interspecies Reviewers, that got a I know it sold pretty well, and the anime did get a localization team, but it's like a small one. But it did get an English localization. Not a dub or anything, but subtitled. A licensor, that's what I wanted to say. But look at the E3 headline. Starfield, who gives a shit?
Same.
Breath of the Wild 2? Yeah, we knew that was coming. Guardians of the Galaxy game? Oh, yeah, we already talked about that.
Hold on. Objection.
Yeah?
I did not know that that Breath of the Wild 2 would actually be shown this E3, because my expectations were so fucking dirt low. Because keep in mind, I was like, okay, what are the people expecting or want? Breath of the Wild 2, Shin Megami Tensei 5, but also
it was just me.
But also Metroid Prime 4 and Bayo 3.
Bayo 3 is taking a while. I guess they're still working on it, but they announced it too early, and I think the Devil May Cry 5 probably made them go back to the drawing board on most of it. I think they probably started over, and it's in the same boat that Metroid Prime 4 is, where Metroid Prime 4 they had to start over. And honestly, I'm just gonna say it, I'm more excited for Dread than Metroid Prime 4.
Dread? Oh, Metroid.
Metroid Dread, yeah. Judge Dredd.
Yeah.
But that's I lost my shit when that title was. I'm like, oh cool, new side-scrolling Metroid game. That looks great. And then the second Dread popped on the screen. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Yes. Because for those who don't know, Metroid Dread was a canceled project from 12 years ago that was referenced in Metroid Prime 2 and 3 in Easter eggs.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's why people were making a big deal about the name. Because it's a resurrected project. There's a audio log you can find in in Metroid Prime 3, where you type in commands on your ship console and it picks up a random radio frequency, and the frequency says that Dread is nearing completion, which that was a fucking lie.
I don't know. Either way, here's the thing. Announcing a 2D themed Metroidvania game is probably going to hype up the hardcore Metroid fans more than fucking than motherfucking Metroid Prime 4. And I like the first Metroid Prime. I couldn't finish Metroid Prime 2. I'm pretty sure I explained that reason my fucking GameCube died at the time.
Oh, yep. I played Metroid Prime 3 and it killed my parents' TV for some reason.
Hey, technology, if you're going to be bigger and better, at least not bitch out.
Yep.
For example, why does this phone of mine that I'm spending over $1,200, which is more expensive than the laptop I'm using for this stream, has a couple weird-ass scratches on it, despite the fact I have a screen protector on it.
There might be scratches on the screen protector.
You know, I was experimenting with that idea too, but for some reason, I'm sussing it. I'm sussing it hard.
I don't know. Oh yeah. So Son of Ephraim maybe mentions that Finn McCool is in SMT, which that's fucking cool because I love Celtic mythology. Cuchulainn is one of my favorite demons. Yeah, that's how they usually pronounce his name. Finn McCumail is usually pronounced Finn McCool. Because the Irish are just like that. Yeah, he looks fucking hype. That's that blonde dude with the big sword in the trailer for SMT5.
So whatever did happen to Interspecies reviewers, are they gonna have a second season dedicated to fucking things?
I don't know about that. I should probably take a look at whatever Studio Passione is working on. I didn't really look into it that much because I fell off Higurashi. I need to watch that because I heard it goes crazy.
Not Higurashi.
I'm saying Higurashi because it was made by them. So I kind of, like I said, I haven't been looking into them because I fell off Higurashi and so I haven't looked into what the studio's working on. I'll check and see what they're doing, allegedly.
Wait, Interspecies Reviewers was done by the same studio that's done fucking Nisamagana or whatever you call it?
No, that's Shaft.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, Higurashi, the new one, was made by Studio Passione, which made Interspecies Reviewers.
Huh.
That's why I was like really weirded out by the announcement, because the new season is animated by them and not done by whatever the fuck was it, Arms or who the Studio Dean? That's who I was thinking. Oh, okay. They're working on a Mikaruch. Okay, they're working on an adaptation of a manga called Mikaru-chan right now.
It'd be fine if it's based off of the fucking Haruhi series.
That'd be Mikaru is the best character in Haruhi, I'll say it. What's this about? Oh, this sounds kind of good, actually. This sounds like a really fun series, actually. It's about a high school girl who has the ability to see ghosts, and is like doing her best to ignore it and just live a normal life because she doesn't want to be bothered with supernatural bullshit. That sounds kind of fun.
Sounds like I heard that premise before.
Maybe. There's been a few things like that. See, the problem with Ryu Hayabusa is that Team Ninja kind of ran that series into the ground and hasn't done anything with it for a while.
That's a Team Ninja series.
Is it Ninja Theory? Yeah. Team Ninja did the more recent Ninja Gaiden games.
Hey, keep in mind, Ninja Theory is the ones behind
God
Ninja
damn it.
Blade, Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice, which is where they got their footing.
Yes. So it is Team Ninja.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yep. Yeah. Team Ninja's the one who made the Ninja Gaiden games. Oh, and also Team Ninja's working on that Strangers of Paradise game, the Final Fantasy one. And if you heard what Pat was saying about it, that was a comedy of errors because not only was the trailer laughable, the game doesn't look very good, and the demo did not work. If you download it, it's corrupted. So people couldn't even play it.
That's chaos.
That is chaos that they want to kill.
Anyways, I'm going to use the restroom real quick.
All right.
I might be able to listen to the chat because of a wireless headset mic. You guys keep chatting on. Talk about titties. Talk about whatever. Talk about chunky elves, which is a thing I'm into.
I need to catch up on that.
Oh, Plus Size Elf is such a fun read. Anyways,
I'm just going through the E3 headlines right now, according to what this article thinks is important. Yep, and this article, of course, doesn't think that Shin Megami Tensei 5 is important, even though it's the most important thing at the entire conference, because goddamn, people got fucking horny for a protagonist. It's me, I'm people. Ghost Sweeper Mikami. Oh, is that something else that has a... Is Ghost Sweeper Mikami a similar storyline to that? Because I like the idea of somebody who has a power and is just... Or, like, when they do a series that has a supernatural element, but it's still just a slice of life. Like, despite what a lot of people say, I think that Eno Battle, the series made by Trigger, is actually really good. Because it's a bunch of nerds with Chinibio who get superpowers and think like, oh man, we're gonna save the world any day now. And 3 months go by and nothing happens because they were given the powers by mistake. And there's actually like a crazy like war for the fate of the universe going on in the background, but they just weren't invited and unaware of it. And I thought that was amazing. Yeah, that femboy protagonist. He graduated from femboy to femman. Also, I love that there's a character who has insane hair physics. That is a good protagonist design because it really helps when you're running around as a character with something that trails them. It really makes you feel the movement. Like, anybody who wants to see like a really good movement in a game, check out Shinobi on the PS2, where the main character has a crazy long scarf that has insane physics. What the hell was it? Soul Reaver has that too, where it's like following the main character, like they have a trail behind them, and it looks great. Sonic, despite sucking, he has trails to show off show off the movement. As much as I love Demi-Fiend's design, I think Demi-Fiend has kind of a bad design when it comes to movement because nothing really trails off him except maybe an afterglow from the tattoos. Giles Thunderhead of Golden Axe on the Genesis can't appear in Smash. I don't know. I don't think anybody cares about Golden Axe anymore after Beast Rider failed. See, I love Mito, but you gotta have a waifu. Yeah, I'm happy people agree that Strangers of Paradise looks like garbage. I hope that Pat's right and the game ends with him horribly failing. Hey, Nightman, what's up? I haven't seen you in a little bit.
I heard about all that. Who gives a fuck about Golden Axe when we have River City Girls 2?
Oh yeah, River City Girls 2 got announced. I forgot about that.
And we have Kuniya no Tachi no Banka, which most of you motherfuckers are like, why is this guy speaking gibberish? No. It's a fucking Kunio-kun game that never got released in America, which was referenced in the secret ending against Hasabi and Mami, those fucking flat-chested sluts. But they are rebranding that game as River City Girls 0. Now, here's the weird thing about that.
River City Girls is more well known than Kunio-kun.
Yeah, but also, you know how River City Girls and some of the Kunio games are pretty tongue-in-cheek with their tone?
Yeah.
Kunio no Tachi no Banka, which is what River City Girls Zero is one of the serious, most darkest games that ever came out.
That's gonna be weird.
Here's a spoiler for you guys, unless the localization changes it. Hisako and Kyoko nearly got shot to death.
My dick slender. Sorry, I had to make a joke.
But thankfully, they recovered at the end of the game. But still, this is how serious this game is in terms of tone. That being said, both Magus and I are super hyped that this game got released, because I am a Kunio-kun mark. And I love River City Girls, and I love the fact that they actually patched a better ending for the game, because the original ending sucked. I'm sorry, it's not funny to me.
Original ending was, I love it. I love it. Best ending.
No, fuck you. Go piss up a rope.
And I thought that ending was better because I like playing as assholes.
I like playing as assholes too, but not creeper stalker assholes.
Let girls be creeper stalkers. I believe in equality. I believe in equality between the genders. I will drop kick a woman to prove this. Thank you, based Kazuma.
No, Kyoko was a better girlfriend for Riki than fucking Mami, and it's proven.
Oh yeah, I agree.
It's proven. It's proven in the 3DS game, River City Tokyo Rumble, because Kyoko was the canon girlfriend in that game. And here's the funny thing. You know how in River City Ransom, the female NPCs have this petite design when they walk around? Imagine that with a brunette ponytail. That was Kyoko in that game. She looked like a cute little thing, and Riki's like, Kyoko, meet me at the gate. I need to talk to Kunio. Apparently he's pissed at me for some reason. What up, dude? And then Kunio's like, well, I'm not gonna spoil the story of this great River City Tokyo Rumble. It's not that great, but but it was a fun game. So
yeah,
and Kyoko was Riki's girlfriend for a couple games, not just one. So fuck you, Hasabe and Mame, for assuming that.
Hasabe and Mame are fake fans.
Amen, Bruda. So. Whoa.
Same manga creator, Kazuma Des. Oh, the Go Rangers look like they're from Cyborg 9. Okay, the same manga creator.
Speaking of, Tom apparently... Oh,
no, continue.
Tom stumbled onto a comic book series based off of Go Ranger.
Yeah?
He mentioned in the Magus Discord.
Oh, okay. Is that Go Ranger? Yeah, and Alira, Kazuya was already confirmed to have his tuxedo as an alternate costume in the trailer for Smash Bros. Well, his character on Melee.
The purple tux from Tekken 2?
I think so. I mean, I saw him in like a really nice like purplish tux.
Yep, that's the one, because that's the one where he was the final boss, and after you beat him, he turns into Devil Kazuya, and you had to find him there, and...
Man, the Mishima family is fucked up.
I agree.
I saw an animation of like Heihachi's wife going like, "Oh look, little Kazuya's taking his first steps," and it shows like the inputs like going on for him to stand. It's like, "You have fighter's legs. Training begins now." He just punches his child.
It's like, yep, that's too much. Better throw him off a cliff.
Yep. Well, remember that they explained it in Tekken 7 and why he threw him off a cliff. It was to protect. I don't remember. I barely remember what it was, but I remember you played as Heihachi and it was kind of weird.
It was because Heihachi's wife.
Wife had that devil thing, and they's like, "Do you have the devil thing too? I need to kill you right now."
Yeah, which I'm pretty sure is a retcon, but
oh, it's definitely a retcon. But I absolutely love that there's a button prompt that says "Throw Kazuya off."
Yeah, that was pretty fun. But that being said, man, why aren't you playing Virtua Fighter, huh? It's still free on the PSN.
I know, I downloaded it.
Not you specifically.
I played with you last week.
I'm referring to the audience, and I know Tom has it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's free. Download it. It's free if you have if you have PlayStation Plus. And they have slightly improved online play that's basically Blitz netcode, which means it connects to the nearest server.
I'm telling you, man, the next Smash character is gonna be a Pokemon character from what's the newest one? Sun and Moon?
Sword and Shield.
Sword and Shield. I'm telling you,
I'll take that bet. I think it's going to be a weird out there pick. Because they got to have something crazy for the final one. Unless they announce a Season 3 Fighters DLC. Which, at that point, will be like, please, Sakurai, just retire.
I'm telling you, man. It's going to be a Sword and Shield Pokemon.
If it's Inteleon, I'll be upset because I hate Inteleon's design.
I don't know. I don't give a shit. I don't like Pokemon. I'm a Digimon fan through and through.
Yep.
It's like,
Agumon for Smash.
Probably would have, was it Metal Greymon?
Yeah, Metal Greymon's the Digilution of Agumon, right?
Yeah, the ultimate form, the one beyond.
Yep.
Honestly,
if they were gonna do that, it would have been like the second, because I really feel. Oh, I would be so happy if they put in the SMT5 protagonist, but it ain't gonna happen. Or if they put in Demi-Fiend, because I understand what people would say. They'd be like, but you already have Joker. It's like, yeah, we do.
But we need to sacrifice the Son of Heaven.
Yeah, we need to murder God. That'd be too cool. I would love it, but it would not be a showstopper. Not enough people love Shin Megami Tensei that much.
Yeah, the funny thing is about SMT5.
Yeah.
If you were to actually have a gender option pick, the only difference would be the beginning of the game, where, okay, the opening cutscene, this is how this character looks, but once they transform into that weird-ass Metal Gear Rising form, you don't have to change a goddamn thing.
Pretty much. Make the titties slightly bigger.
Slightly bigger.
Yeah. No, it's fine. No, that would have been a lot of fun, but nah, whatever. I love his design. I think it's fantastic, but goddamn, I don't like the precedent. I mentioned this to Al, that I really dislike the precedent of people immediately yelling trans girl icon or saying they're clearly non-binary based on their looks. Because that's saying that, like, if a man is anywhere close to pretty, they're not a man. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with you? Haven't you seen Vega from Street Fighter 2?
Yeah. No, like, the one that really pissed me off is that Susie Spherehunter put out a tweet. And she said, like, it's like it looks like the final move that the protagonist has is called, and she like did a weird pronunciation of an estrogen supplement implying that they're a trans girl. It's like, that's a really fucked up thing to say.
And what'd you say?
Oh, I didn't say anything. I didn't respond. I just saw that tweet and went, yep, okay. People are just being Twitter. But I just mentioned it to Al. I was just saying that, like, again, as a guy with long hair who does tend to be like flamboyant sometimes, like anybody assuming that I'm an egg or something, or assuming I'm non-binary is really fucked up. That you're like pushing a gender identity on people, and I've had that happen before.
That's fine. My hair is growing long, and I still like Sailor Moon and Cardcaptor Sakura. So,
which we're all about the manly transformations. SMT5 protagonist can say, yeah. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, look up the SMT5 protagonist. It's a dude with like a Hime cut in a tight, like skin tight cyber suit with flowing blue hair, like down to his ass, and when he runs, it like has crazy physics. And he also Naruto runs.
But speaking of manly transformations, did you see that Netflix He-Man trailer?
That looks great.
It's like, oh my god. I saw a hint of that transformation. I'm like, oh my god, is he gonna get the manly version of the Sailor Moon transformation?
Yep.
I sure as hell hope so. By the power of Grayskull, I have the power. And then he just bulks up to pretty glows and sparkles. I'm like, yeah! Fuck
Yeah,
you,
that's how you
Skeletor!
I'm gonna do Gargos combos on you. Oh no, we talked about that earlier. I'm excited. I'm really excited for Metroid Dread. More excited than Prime because Dread is a resurrected dead game from like 12 years ago.
Here's the thing. How's it going to hold up to the fact that there's a lot of indie dev games that copy the Metroidvania formula?
I don't know. Show them how it's done.
But can they?
Probably. I feel like they probably can't be better than a Hollow Knight, but whatever. It'll be fun.
Yeah, as long as the Metroid game's good.
Actually, here's the bet that I'm making: is that when Sakurai does the Sakurai Presents and shows everyone how to play with Kazuya, what Mii costume is gonna deconfirm a fighter and piss off everyone? I'm expecting one of my picks, one of the red crew, Dante or Reimu.
I was gonna put a vote on Shantae.
Yeah, Shantae is also a good pick.
Yeah.
So hey, Mii costume, Shantae.
Look, like I said, Shantae is a great franchise, but it doesn't make Tekken money, hence why Kazuya is the current Smash reveal.
Yes. Honestly, Monokuma as a Mii costume would be kind of great.
Man, I live in a reality where Terry Bogard can go toe-to-toe with Kazuya.
Yeah.
In fucking Smash Brothers. How
Yeah.
weird is that shit?
It's great. I'm excited. Well, hey, Nightman, remember that Other M would be... it's like... We ended up with Final Fantasy Other M, because that's a game made by Team Ninja. And that's what we keep going back to Kill Chaos. But yeah, it's not going to be an Other M because Team Ninja has nothing to do with it, and it doesn't seem like it's going to be a very story-focused game.
No, it seems to be boiled down by... Oh, I need to hide from these fucking weird-ass security drones that I've got.
Well, that's gonna be the thing. I think it'll have a storyline like Metroid Fusion had a storyline. Metroid Fusion, one of the best Metroid games.
I did play a little bit of Metroid Fusion, and let me tell you, that fucking clone Samus stalking you is the creepiest
Oh, it's so
shit.
good.
And that's from a 2D side-scrolling game.
Yep. So that was actually the moment that Liam got brought into the Super Best Friends because he was the one who played Metroid Fusion during their playthrough, and he trolled the SAX. Like there was just a lot of points where he would like purposely get her to notice him, and then like hide behind stuff and like set off super bombs. It's a pretty good video if you just type in trolling the SAX. But yeah, Nightman, we weren't talking about Monokuma as a fighter. We were talking about Monokuma as a Mii costume, which I think is something that could happen, especially because Danganronpa was announced at the E3, for the Switch. Which that was a fun announcement.
That being said, if Juka Inoshima was announced as the final
Juko Eno, that'd be fucking amazing!
I would get a huge pop because that's the greatest video game antagonist of all time. She just uses Monokuma as an assist or some shit.
That would be the dumbest pick, but I would get so hyped.
Speaking of, what'd you think of Danganronpa Decadence on the Nintendo Direct?
That's great. That's a great name for a collection.
But what about the fact that they actually added more content that's not seen in other games?
They added the extra content to the standalone game. I think the other game...
No. Objection. I've played the extra game content on V3, as well as the other two games. Yeah. I've never seen anything like this before. This is new.
No.
This is new content.
And they're releasing that new content as a standalone game as part of the collection.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
That's awesome. I'm gonna play that one because I actually didn't play much of the extra content in V3. I meant to go back to it, but then I got distracted. Right. But I really want to play that board game and stuff because that board game looks fun.
All right, yeah, that board game looks fun. But here's the thing. It
probably has a storyline now, and I want to see the characters interacting.
Well, here's the thing I'm coming up to. I don't know if how caught up are you on Castle Super Beast?
I listened to the most recent episode.
Remember the person who emailed them about, what do you want
games
to see?
Having too much content?
Too much gameplay, he means.
Yeah.
That was the problem with V3. Because I love the scenario. I love the idea of all these characters brought up in a fictional universe setting and they're brought up together. But I don't want to play this stupid dice game to experience it. So there was a YouTube channel, shoutouts to Just One Gamer. I believe gamer is spelled without the E. Yeah. So I just saw the clips of that shit. But if Danganronpa Decadence provides more new content like that, yeah, I'm definitely going to pick up this version of the game. And for those who haven't played Danganronpa,
you pick up
and own a Switch, play the shit out of this game. I'm not going to talk to you about the anime because it might disappoint you.
It's not great.
You seen it?
I saw the original anime. I didn't watch 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 3
I've been meaning to. Maybe I should. Oh god, then I'm probably not missing anything.
It's just that.
Maybe I should watch it just for completionist's sake.
For closure's sake, and yeah. You're gonna get good closure. It's just that some of the shit in between is gonna.
Also, Ultra Despair Girl sucks. Oh yeah, Donna brings up a point. Doki Doki Literature Club is getting like a re-release, and they changed out the sprites. I think the sprites look worse now because they have like less movement to them. They just look kind of generic. But how the fuck do you do the ending of Doki Doki Literature Club on a console?
Wait. Sprite? What the fuck are you talking?
Okay, the character portraits. My bad.
Jason.
What?
Link me this shit on Discord so I can actually look at it and observe it myself.
Okay. Yep, I will do a Monica comparison shot.
Please do. It's almost like fucking, I forgot that bitch who made that Smash Bros. Mod who also made Monica. What was his name again?
Oh, wait, what? I don't know what you're talking about.
The creator of Doki Doki Literature Club also created this Smash Brothers mod.
Oh, I did not know he did that.
Yeah, it was called Project M.
Really? That was him?
Yes!
That's wild, okay.
Dude, if you play Doki Doki Literature Club, once in a while you might get a message when you boot up the game that says Project M died for this.
I never noticed that. Okay, here we go.
I figured it out. It's Dan Salvato.
Okay, here we go. Here is the comparison shot of the of what the character neutral poses are, compared to what they look like now. I'll send that to you. I think the poses are way less dynamic and they just look kind of shitty.
All right, just send it.
Yeah, I'm sending it to you right now.
Privately.
Yep. Yep.
Carnage. The next Castlevania Netflix series is going to be focused on Richter.
Yep. Oh yeah, I already knew about that. They announced it. Yeah, there was a weird Netflix announcement thing. Yeah, I missed that entirely. I guess Netflix announced a bunch of stuff.
Wait, did you send it to me?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, on Discord.
Privately?
Yeah.
Hang on a second.
Yeah, it's the original game. The original game portraits followed by the what they look like in Plus. But yeah, I would recommend everybody play Doki Doki Literature Club. The fucking game is free and it's like 3 hours long.
Here's the original Doki Doki Literature Club scene. Great, fantastic.
Yep. Yeah.
Yuri is all shy, Natsumi is all haughty, Sayuri's all flaunty, Maka is all like, please pay attention to me, senpai.
Please pay attention to me, I'm best girl.
Alright, here's a new sprite. What in the flying French fry titty fuck? Why are they all half-assing it?
Wait, what?
They're half-assing their animations.
Yeah, there's like no movement. They're just kind of standing there. I don't know how to fix your phone, Lyra.
I think Salvato is trying to fucking kill his own Frankenstein's monster at this point.
This got way out of hand. Please get me out of here. But yeah, that's the thing, is that Doki Doki Literature Club is one of those games that needs to be on a PC in order to work, so I have no idea what the fuck you can do, on a console. Unless they do, like, some Psycho Mantis shit.
Oh no, they have done some shit like that. I remember at the third act, they actually refer to you by your real name if you actually register it out.
Oh no! I mean that you could do that on a PC. How do you do that kind of thing on a console?
Well, maybe at the beginning of the game you come up with a cute nickname or whatever.
Yeah, that doesn't hit you as hard.
And then as the game progressed, they actually refer to you by your PSN or Xbox Live name.
Yeah. But the problem is, how many people have a name like, like Dong Lord 420? Hey Sven, let's go to like you type in a game asks you to type in a nickname or a real name for yourself, and everyone calls you like it's like, hey Sven, how's it going? It's like, oh, I know everything about you, Dong Lord 420. It's like it has the opposite effect going on.
Yeah.
Now the craziest thing I've ever seen a game do is, do you know about the black and white whispers?
No.
So in the game Black and White 2, it had a Easter egg system in there that while you're playing the game, it will, like, there's a few files it has access to, and a lot of cases where, it's files that people usually put their names in, and if your name appears a lot in text documents, it'll whisper your name. Just while you're playing the game, without warning. If you have yeah.
Who was the developer behind this?
It was Lionhead Studios, and the main guy, Peter Molyneux.
Molyneux, got it. Okay.
Fucking Molyneux.
What the fuck?
Yeah, but no, there's a lot of reports if you go on message boards like, what the fuck? I was playing this game and it whispered, Josh. And it purposely says it in a really creepy voice, and it'll do it just randomly, like once every 6 hours, probably.
You know what, Peter? I respect you for that.
I do too.
You're doing a lot better than fucking David Cage. Let's talk about
I was just gonna
shit.
say, David Cage. I'm currently writing a song parody about this. I have it halfway done right now.
Oh my god.
So, I mean, hey, we can do a sample, because I'm gonna fucking write this song and release it. My first video in almost a year. But, I haven't watched Great Pretender, though, but I have the lyrics right here. One sec. There we go. Even though I know that my writing blows, do I respect women? No, I'll call them hoes. Despite all my rage, I am still just a David Cage. Our studio's full of creeps and we got sued by Elliot Page. The YouTubers say, oh no, I made Z-Bad Game. Despite all my rage, I am still just a David Cage!
The world is emulsions.
No, the studio's in a quagmire, and I'm to blame. A toxic environment, so the newspapers say. And so we sued them. In retrospect, a mistake. And now we're in court! Lies under oath will make.
Hey, since
But
I'm
yeah.
not under an oath, can I lie?
Yeah, that was a legitimate quote from their CEO. So, for those who don't know, Quantic Dream, run by one David Cage, they made Beyond Two Souls, Detroit Become Human, Heavy Rain, and a bunch of games that got good reviews but are actually shit. Oh, Indigo Prophecy. That game's a mess.
And Omicron the Nomad Soul.
Omicron the Nomad Soul, the magnum opus.
The game that might have killed the Zaibatsu.
Yes, but they got revenge from beyond the grave, because what happened is that there was an internal report from a whistleblower inside Quantic Dream that said, hey, David Cage and every higher up is a toxic asshole who sexually harasses people like crazy, and it's pretty well known that they're all like this. So, Quantic Dream sues the newspaper for defamation, and then they release their sources, and a bunch more shit comes out, and they're going, hey, what's the deal with your firing practices? Like, oh, it's all fine. Here's one of our firing memos. Lawyer looks it over and goes, this is super fucking illegal, and you broke a bunch of laws here. And then the judge goes, so what about your firing practices again? He's like, well, I'm not under oath, so I can lie, right? Right to the judge!
But before that...
Yeah, before that...
he broke under pressure, and he said, and I quote, from official English people who know how to speak French, such as one Patrick Boivin from Pat Stares At, formerly of the Super Best Friends. He was the screaming angry ginger man.
Yes, the best one. Favorite.
Who now does a podcast with Wooly on a Monday basis called Castle Super Beast. He says, David Cage says, and I quote, I don't make games for Insert
Yeah.
homophobic slur here.
Homophobic slur. Oh, also, one of the things he mentioned is I'm assuming the context is the fact that every woman in this game has to get naked at some point. He's going, and he just said proudly, all women in my game are whores.
Yeah, okay.
And there was one
Frank
point.
Miller look like a feminist.
Yep. And another great moment was when he was asked, Pat, when like going through this, was mentioning, he's going like, oh, okay, it's like this, he's probably talking about the rec room, but he says there's not enough tits on display in the open area. Meaning he wants nude artwork all over the break room.
No. Just put the nude artwork all over in your personal room.
Yeah, come on, David. Why do you have to... I think one of my favorites was one person was interviewed at one point, and he was in front of a blackboard. It's going like, oh, Quantic Dream's a great place to work. We respect everybody and bring in a lot of variety of people. It's like we have a very serious work environment. And without realizing that on the blackboard behind him was a doodle of a farting dick and balls.
I can't breathe.
You can't write better comedy than that.
Which brings the question, why does it always focus on drama, on emotions, when he should be writing comedy?
Because everything needs to be abused. Oh god, every time I do a David Cage impression, it turns into Tommy Wiseau.
Understandable.
Yeah.
There are
But it's
some
just like-
moments that borderline was so-ish.
No, David Cage is the guy who's like one of the head developers at Quantic Dream who makes a bunch of shitty games, and people think they're art because they have good graphics, and he hires Hollywood celebrities.
And yet, none of those Hollywood celebrities never bothered to return in future projects.
Well, mostly because Elliot Page, before Transition, was in a game called Beyond Two Souls. And David Cage and his studio have a habit of putting a shower scene into every one of their games. Because he's going like, no, it needs to have like mundanity, so you feel like you're living the person's life. He's just gonna sound like this from now on. but the yeah, and in the case, Beyond Two Souls had a shower scene with Elliot Page, and they decided to model their naked body with bits fully on display. And they didn't show it in game, but if you data mine it, you get an immaculately rendered naked Elliot Page.
Oh, okay. But you didn't think the same about Willem Dafoe?
Oh god! Oh, there weren't enough pixels to make his massive dick. That's why you can't do that.
I mean, I heard he's gonna return as the Green Goblin in the next Spider-Man movie.
What is this movie even?
I forgot what it's called, but it's
No, I mean, like, what? I don't know what's going on with this movie. Everything I hear about it.
Oh, yeah, I know it's a mess, but anyways, let's not go off topic. But
That's the topic of Willem Dafoe's massive dick. Did you ever hear about this?
I have heard some things about it, yeah.
So, the reason it came out that he's very well endowed is because he was in a movie called Antichrist, where there's a scene where...
you're talking about Willem Dafoe's dick. I thought you were talking about the fiasco with Ellen Page and David Cage.
Oh, yeah, no. I already explained that. It's because they modeled their naked body and put, like, genitalia on it on the game disc without their consent.
But wasn't that from a different model? Because David Cage has a history of doing that.
Oh, yeah, obviously it was not, like, it was not like Elliot Page's body, but it was still a naked body with their head on it. But back to Willem Dafoe, in the movie Antichrist, there's a scene where he had to get nails driven into his penis for a torture scene, and they said, "Yeah, we're just gonna do it with makeup effects. Like, yeah, you can have you can be naked in this scene, Willem." And then he takes those pants, like, that thing is enormous and too distracting. We need to make a prosthetic penis for this scene, or else the audience won't be able to pay attention. And that is why there's not enough polygons to render a naked Willem Dafoe.
You're not fucking with me right now, are you?
No, I'm not. That actually happened. That was
you
from the
telling me?
making of the movie Antichrist.
Willem Dafoe's dick is too big. They couldn't use it for a particular scene. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, they couldn't use it in the scene because they were afraid the audience would be too distracted and not focus on the horror of the scene itself, or say that thing's too big and ridiculous. It's clearly fake.
Oh, it makes me more excited for the next Spider-Man Spider-Verse film that's coming out. Because Will Dafoe is coming out, it's like, Miles Morales, you think you can make a great Spider-Man? But let me show you my big dick energy.
Let me show you my Green Goblin.
Holy shit, dude. But yeah, David Cage is finally getting ousted as the hack fraud he deserves to be.
The hack fraud pervert he is.
That being said, hang on. I am still making a mission statement to finish the...
Oh yeah, so I wanted to double check to make sure my memory of the story was accurate. But yeah, the title of this article is Lars von Trier finds Willem Dafoe's penis confusingly large.
Dude, I know you haven't seen the TV series Parks and Recreation.
No, unfortunately.
It has Nick Offerman, aka Ron Swanson. It has Amy
which
Poehler.
I've seen the first season.
It's a great show. Skip the first season. Just start with the second.
I know everyone says that, so I should probably just continue watching where I left off.
But there's a character in that show by the name of Jerry Gengerch, who has been portrayed as the loser of the department.
Yeah.
And he always gets verbally abused or whatever, but there was a moment where he had to get a medical checkup from a doctor, and the doctor, and by the way, they do it like the Office, where it's like a semi-documentary style, so occasionally you'll get an interview, and the doctor is like, I'm sorry, I was distracted by the largest penis I've ever seen. I couldn't do an actual physical because of the largest penis I ever seen. So there you go, Jason. You probably have the largest penis in the stream. So, anyway. Back to David Cage.
Yes. He's a hack fraud who's a bad writer and is an absolute coward because he was asked one time, it's like, so, is Detroit Become Human a civil rights allegory? No, it's about robots.
No, it's...
You can make the robots say, I have a dream as their motto. Which made Wooly very happy in that playthrough.
Here's the thing. I'm playing through Detroit Human right now.
Yeah.
I'm in the right direction, though. Everything I've been doing, it's been getting a positive reaction, including from Mr. Krabs.
That's the only person you need to care about in that game.
Yeah. In my opinion, the Connor...
That's the best part of the game.
Yeah, the Connor segments were the best part because the actor who plays Connor, he actually knows how to play as a fucking weirdo robot who's trying to be human because he is awkwardly delivering his lines like, I am Connor. I am an android. And I am trying to help you out. It is in my programming. I'm like, okay, you're a weirdo, but you're a robot. I believe that. Unlike the other two segments, like the one with the black man, That was great until Henriksen had a heart attack.
Yeah, Lance Henriksen was doing a good job in that role. And it's like, no, you got to kill him off to get the story going. That story falls apart because it's like the same. Like, it is ridiculous how contrived it gets. Because that's a problem. It's the problem with story-based games in general. It's really hard to have a a game storyline like branch in a bunch of different directions, especially one that expensive. So you get dumb contrivances like Lance Hendrickson randomly has a heart attack and you get blamed for it, even though there's no logical reason that the android should get blamed for this.
Yeah. That being said, I did kill his son because fuck him.
Good. His son's a piece of shit.
He's responsible for it.
Yep.
As for the other segment, the one with the woman and the daughter who had to leave an abusive household.
Yeah, what's her name? Kira?
I can't remember her name, but so far I'm doing great with her.
Good.
The last thing I remember doing is we were at like this abandoned amusement park, and these weird robots who all looked the same was like, "Hey, could you please come with us?" And I was like,
I thought that was a really good idea that's not explored at all.
and I was like, sure, why not? I mean, if we said no, you probably would kill us.
Yeah.
And the end of the chapter was that it was a merry-go-round ride that the daughter was able to ride on and had a good time. It was like, oh, that was pretty heartwarming. So
Yeah.
I have mixed feelings with her segment.
Yeah.
But the Black Android, I don't know, man. Like I said, everything fell apart once Lance Henriksen had a heart attack. And I was like, ooh.
That game is frustrating because there's so much wrong with the game, but there's a lot of scenes that are pretty fucking good. And it's a problem. And do I know the reason the Connor bits are so good? Because David Cage didn't write them. He had a script.
Who wrote them?
The guy playing Connor and Mr. Krabs. They ad-libbed pretty much everything. They just followed his script as a template and changed all the dialogue around so it would flow better.
Well, then they should direct the next Quantic Dream game.
Sure! Fire David Cage and hire them!
Because those were my favorite segments. Because, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Android.
Well,
Man,
okay.
and oh, you got Mr. Krabs, aka the Kurgan, aka Everything I Remember. I love that actor. Sure.
Yeah.
Make a Shawshank Redemption reference because he was in that movie too, if you remember.
Yep. Yeah, Clancy Brown's great.
Yeah, he's also
Get him,
scary
yeah.
looking as fuck, but yeah.
He is pretty scary looking.
Mm-hmm.
God, the car. I have a friend who like really wants to fuck the Karkin. She's so obsessed with Clancy Brown and Highlander. That's actually the problem. So the thing is, David Cage hates video games. He just wants to make movies, so he just makes playable movies.
Well, here's the question. Why did he fucking step into video games in the first place?
Because there was a lower bar for what makes a good storyline. So he can write shitty stories that would never pass as movies, and people are like, oh, this game is so good, it's art. Because they don't look through the cracks and see, oh man, it's really fucked up that the only female character that you play as in Heavy Rain is not based off the actress who plays her, and also gets raped in gets almost raped in every single scene she's in.
Yeah.
And in one of the endings, if you lose both of your sons, she straight up tells one of the other characters, "Put a baby in me right now to replace your dead son." Then he shoots himself.
Yeah, I remember that scene.
Oh, Heavy Rain is a mess.
And why video games and not? No, he can go piss up a rope, dude.
I hope he does.
Even
I hope.
back
I
in
hope.
the '90s, there were some still pretty solid storytelling games back in. Remember Super Fire Pro Wrestling World?
That's one of the best storylines in video games.
Or was it Pro? Either way, that's the one where the not Ric Flair
Yeah, Dick
kills
Slender
her-
kills your family.
Yeah. Woo! Styling profiling all over your carcass.
I was profiling, and God, I come up with a joke here. I know I can. Ugh.
And what joke? is
Something
that?
about committing crimes, whatever.
Hmm.
I've been too busy rhyming to make this stupid Bullet with Butterfly Wings song about David Cage that I can't rhyme anymore. I made a verse about Omicron. I'm trying to shove Heavy Rain in there. I need to write a verse about pressing X to Jason. And also how the twist in the game is just a lie. Because you play as the killer and the game just doesn't show him killing people. And it cuts away to lie to you.
Yeah, there was a segment in the game when you play as that character and
He kills someone, and then the game acts like he discovered the body. It's like, I need to cover up the evidence. And if you fuck up and don't cover up the evidence, you get called in for questioning, but nothing happens from it.
the worst part is he was my favorite character up until that
Yeah.
fucking reveal.
Yeah. Shit. It's thundering outside.
Yeah, we got hit by a tropical storm
Yeah.
yesterday. Was it pretty?
Yeah. I can imagine.
Don't you fuck up my plans for this convention. I've been planning this.
Oh my god. Did you ever see the glitch in Heavy Rain where the Sean prompt doesn't go away? So the entire final confrontation, you could just scream Sean even when Ethan's not on screen.
Actually, I did. Here's the funny thing. I saw that confrontation with somebody spamming Sean and and the main character who I forgot his name, Ethan Mars.
Yeah, Ethan Mars.
Yeah, you think you're shot and killed, but you could still spam Sean.
Yeah, you can still spam Sean, and then there's like scenes where like he's not on. Okay, honestly, I think the best character in Heavy Rain is Norman Jaden. Why is it that all these fucking games? What?
Who's Norman Jaden again?
Norman Jaden, FBI. He has the magical sunglasses that have virtual reality in them, and he talks like this.
Oh, yeah, I can see your perspective from there. Yeah. That
Yeah,
being said,
Because he feels like Connor. Why is it that Quantic Dream games are absolute dog shit and like unapologetically creepy, but they have like one good character in them?
like I said, there's probably this one competent writer is like, hey, hang
Yeah.
on. What if, I don't know.
I feel bad for that one competent writer getting dragged down by the shitty CEO and the toxic work culture and David Cage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Life is Strange got announced for the Switch. I don't know. I really lost interest in Life is Strange after the first game.
Life is Strange sucks donkey dick.
That's completely fair.
It's a bunch of pretentious, pseudo-intellectual college teeny bopper bullshit.
No high school teeny bopper bullshit. They're not even in college.
Oh, right. Yeah. Even worse then.
Yeah. Man, that game really wants you to like one of the most unlikable characters ever written. Don't you want to abandon the entire town to save your best friend? Whatever the fuck her name was. What's the blue-haired girl's name again?
I don't know her name. I don't care. I hope she dies.
Oh. No, you can let her die in the game, but the game acts like you really want her to live. It's like, you can sacrifice the entire town to save her life, or let her die and save their lives. Like, Matt and Pat didn't even fucking hesitate. They're like, nope, let that bitch die. It's like, stop acting like this is sad, this is the happy ending.
Again, Spock once said, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few.
I will say, the best Chloe, that's her name.
All right.
I love that everyone kept replaying the scene where Chloe accidentally shoots herself. Every Let's Play I ever saw of that game was like, no, I need to make Chloe shoot herself like 5 more times to be happy.
It gets my dick hard.
Yeah, I need Chloe to die, and I need everything to get killed by it. Yeah, I need to stop the tornado. Hot Dog Man was the best part of that game. Also, the best game by far that has like the interactive movie elements is Until Dawn. And they couldn't even replicate that game again.
Okay, you know what? I know Magus hates Until Dawn. And I don't think Until Dawn is the greatest game ever.
I think it's the best game of that style.
That's what I mean to say, because that game is actually pretty fucking good for what it is.
And your decisions actually matter, because the characters will die.
Yeah. Plus, Rami Malek goes on to be a star.
Yeah.
Mr. Robot, the Freddie Mercury biopic.
And Hayden Panettiere went on to do like nothing else after that. And she was the big selling point of that game.
Man, I purposely let that fucking Asian bitch get mauled to death by that wood chipper.
Oh, God.
She was terrible. I'm sorry.
She was pretty terrible. Man,
she was the
that
worst character in the game. It's either that or I shoot her in the eye.
Yeah, I think she got mauled by one of the creatures. I don't want to spoil that game, because I think that the reveal is actually kind of cool, because me and the dude I was playing with actually were really hyped about that. That was actually, you know what, that was like my last good memory with that guy, was the day that we just stayed up all night playing Until Dawn in one sitting, and got really drunk near the end, and I fucked up a button prompt and killed Hayden Panettiere at the very end of the game. We only lost one other character.
To be fair, I did the same on D-Bot stream.
Yeah.
The only character who survived was Susan.
Oh my God, you let everyone die?
I didn't mean to.
No, everybody in my game lived.
Have
except
you ever done a fucking a stream from a friend's purse? There's a delay input.
Oh God, yeah, it's gotta be miserable. I get it. Oh man, even that action movie guy, he was my favorite. Like he's like the Joker, but then like as the game goes on, he's like super brave and is basically Ash Williams by the end of it, because he has a shotgun and a knife.
Didn't he have a dog as a companion?
Yeah, he had the dog! That dog was awesome!
That dog was pretty cool, and I'm glad he was able to help me out.
Yep.
But yeah, Until Dawn, just make more games like that. Don't do episodic, don't do shit like that. Yeah, that's fine for what it is. And like I said, who knows? Maybe those amateur fucking actors might become huge stars later on. So when Until Dawn makes a fucking 4K re-release remaster edition, they're gonna put Rami Malek's face all over the fucking cover to convince people to play this game.
Yeah. Or Hayden Panettiere getting buried.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
And I have nothing against Rami Malek.
I think she's a good actress. I just don't know what happened. She just stopped being in things like it. She was a huge deal when Heroes came out, but then you know what? I think that's what happened. Heroes sucked in the end, and I think it took her down with it.
First off,
she's also Kyrie.
Hold on. I said Rami Malek. That's a guy, stupid.
Yeah. What? Yeah, no, I was talking about Hayden Panettiere. Yeah, I know Rami Malek.
Well, I was just strictly talking about Malek.
Yeah. Oh no, I was saying that he eclipsed Hayden Panettiere, so he'll be front and center like she was when the game first came out if they re-release it.
Point is when they make remaster for Until Dawn, Malik's face is going to be all over the cover. They're going to mention him. Oh, yeah, we have the guy who starred in that Freddie Mercury biopic that everyone
Yeah.
loves so much. The
Who
star
was
of Mr. Robot.
Well, also Peter Stormare. He was the therapist.
For what?
He was he was Remy Malek's therapist in the game. Remember, he would always like flash back to his therapist,
But was
and that was Peter Stormare.
But was he a big star in some popular movie since then?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, since then, I don't know, but I know Peter Stormare is a huge name.
Maybe to the fucking boomers.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Peter Stormare was in Fargo, Armageddon, John Wick, Jurassic Park.
Oh, okay.
It was in John Wick, but yeah. Yeah, he was one of the villains. Big Lebowski, he's in American Gods. I guess he's still getting a ton of work.
Back up. Who
Yeah.
was he in Big Lebowski?
Let me see. Peter Stormare was... Oh, come on. He was Carl. Carl Hungus.
Oh, one of the porn stars.
Yeah.
Wait. No, that was Jackie Treehorn. Carl Hungus was someone. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good cameo.
Yeah.
Big Lebowski is a great movie. You guys need to
It's a
watch
fantastic movie. I love watching Big Lebowski, and then somebody asks you what Big Lebowski is about, and they go, I don't know.
Yeah, that's how I felt after I watched the movie at the first time. But then 2 or 3 viewings, I'm like, no, this movie's a fucking masterpiece.
Movie's about still. I think that the best character in the movie is John Goodman's character.
Oh, Walter Sobchak.
Yep. Over the line!
Smokey. This isn't Nam. This is bowling. There are rules. Smokey. If you gotta mark it 7, I'm gonna put you in a world of pain. A world of pain. Am I going crazy? Am I the only one who gives a shit about the rules? Mark it 0. Mark it 0. You think I'm fucking around here? Mark it 0. Go on, Jason. Mark it 0. I want to see you in the chat. I want to see you in the chat. Just type a 0. That's it. This is a league game, Jason.
Yep, I know.
Game. See, it would make more sense if we were streaming Clubhouse games right now.
Oh God, it would. Oh.
Donna was trying to save you, and just in case.
Yep, just in case. I had to play more Clubhouse games now that I bought it.
You don't really need to.
Yeah, I suppose. It's fun to play with friends.
True.
Yeah, well, watching Yanners and Kiara play it made me want to play it more. Just so I can learn some of the other weirder games. Like how the fuck Mahjong.
I can't believe it's her birthday today.
Yep.
On Father's Day. Does she have any issues?
I'm trying to remember the reason she picked that as her birthday. Because remember that Kiara picked National Fried Chicken Day as her birthday. Calliope picked 4-4 because haha. Yeah, I don't know what Amelia's is, but it's probably a reference to Sherlock Holmes or something.
By the way, Kiara actually made a reference to Gura today.
In what?
Are you sub to Kiara?
Yeah, I'm sub to her.
Are you familiar with her AM series?
Her what series?
Her AM series.
Oh yeah, Am Shark. Okay, that's what you were talking about. Yeah. Am Shark. Happy birthday, girl. It's adorable. still don't. I have a general idea of how she does that frog noise, but I don't think my face is built to do that. It's like she kind of does like a frog.
I don't know. I thought she was drinking water. She's like,
No. She pushes air into her cheek and like sucks it into the back of her throat. I can kind of do that, but I think she does it with her mouth mouth open.
oh my god. When you described it, and I tried to reenact it. It's really hard to do because the air disappears once you open.
Yeah, I can do it with my mouth closed, kind of. Like I think it sounds something like this. Yeah, I know it's something like that. But I swear she does it with her mouth. Like she taught Calliope to do it. Like they did it on the It Takes Two stream.
Well, to quote Matt Bronger, if you hear someone going like this, get away from them. They're gonna vomit in 10 seconds. Speaking of, I assume you saw that link I sent you.
Yeah, I watched it and quoted it. Fucking Kyle. There was a ladder.
Wait, do you know who Kyle is?
Kyle Kinane?
Yep, that's him.
Awesome. I love Kyle Kinane.
I fucking love Kyle Kinane. I relate to him. That is not a compliment because it makes me more depressed.
No, I think one of my favorite Kyle Kinane bits ever was like I got locked out of my microwave. Yeah, the other day. It's like I have a DUI because a car let me drive it intoxicated. But when I tried to cook up some, when I tried to microwave some pizza pockets, I started pressing buttons on the microwave and it said child, which made me think it was insulting me. Like so, I ate the frozen pizza pockets.
My favorite Kyle Kinane bit was when he was walking down the street, living in the apartment by himself for a while, and there was some guy going, "Hey, do you like Halloween?" It's June, by the way, and he sees like a fucking doll. He sees like this disturbing-looking doll, and he decides to buy it for $20 and have it sleep in Bronger's room.
I've never heard this bit. It sounds great. Continue.
And he was smoking so much fucking weed to the point where it was driving him paranoid anxiety, like to the point where he had to close his door, but before that he had to like polish it to make sure his fucking felt plush hands wouldn't open the door to kill him. And the day he had to pick up Bronger, Bronger comes in, goes to his bedroom where the doll was sleeping, and he goes, he thought he was going to scare him or something, but Bronger looks at it and goes, "The fuck is this?" And Kyle's like, "Do you like Halloween?" But they decided to keep that doll for 3 years, call him Terrifying Randy. And it's like, what is that? Oh, that's just TR. Having a good time.
So, do you remember Baby Ashley or no?
I might.
Okay, so back during the days of the mailbag, when they were the super best friends still, someone sent in one of those like hyper realistic newborn baby dolls that like has a button on it that if you press it, it breathes for a little bit, and you have to like keep repressing it to keep the doll breathing. And it was like it's a doll meant for like psychopaths who like need to have a baby to like pretend to take care of. And Pat said, "Awesome. I'm gonna put this thing on top of one of my shelves and freak people the hell out." And that was sitting on his shelf for several years.
Okay, I remember it now.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know what happened to Baby Ashley. He hasn't talked about it in a while, but he had that on his shelf for like years at his old house.
I don't know, but you remember the stupidest thing his fiance did?
There's a long list of those. She does a lot of stupid things. In my opinion, the stupidest thing she ever did was guess her glasses prescription.
Well, that's a good answer, but the real correct answer is, I'm going to grab this coffee pot from the bottom and not from the handle where it's not.
Oh, yeah, no, that was a recent one. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you hear the background. I grabbed for the handle, and just in case Pat does,
I lost.
And just in case Pat is making sure that his entire chat is aware, he comes to sit down and goes, "So yeah, my fiance grabbed the coffee pot from the bottom."
Hot coffee inside.
And I'm like, oh my god, my face is gonna melt.
That moment where he had to stop playing the game because someone asked, like, Paige, how old were you when you made that turkey drawing? It's like, I made that in January. Did you think I was a child? Because she made a horrible she made a horrible handprint turkey for Plague of Gripes.
So, Duckstream Squigs, what are your thoughts on Bobby Lashley's WWE title run? No frame of reference, but I'm glad it's Lashley holding the belt because Lashley is an athlete.
Yeah, that sounds fine. Yeah, that sounds fine.
It's better than fucking Twinkle Toes McFingerbang, who had fucking cowered out to Marco Stunt. By the way,
I mean, back in the WWE!
Marco Stunt looks like a kid, dude.
You're complaining about AEW when we're talking about WWE right now.
Still, I mean, if AEW wants to compete with WWE, oh no, we're not. Well, you fucking should. It would actually make wrestling more respectable at this point.
They're gonna build their Hell in the Cell match out of WWE because they just can't seem to get over them.
Like I said, dude, Tiger Mask Double. Yeah, they had
single-handedly saving wrestling.
Yeah, like I said, in the anime, they had a wrestling arena as insane as what we're looking at the thumbnail, but it was believable. It was grounded in realism, which is why I can't watch God of High School. I saw the first episode, and it's a great first episode. Had wonderful animation. That being said, however, I'm tired of characters getting punched across the face only to fly 30 feet across into a wall and then be mildly hurt.
There's that problem that you get when you're making a character look tough, in that it ends up making them look weaker because you're just punching people around and you don't know what's doing damage and what isn't. Like, they'll take a hit and then they just won't nurse it or act like they got hurt at all. They'll say, oh, that was a hit that happened, moving on. Yeah. Like, there needs to be a logic to every hit.
Exactly what I mean, dude. That's why I like Tiger Mask so much, because the injuries were actually pretty grounded in realism. There was one moment where a character was severely injured, recovered from via physiotherapy, and then when I saw he got knocked outside of the ring and landed on like what seemed to be his neck and back, I was fucking scared for the guy. I was like, no! No, you can't. No!
Yeah, because if the character's like, oh no, damage actually means something. I'm invested.
Yeah, exactly.
You see Goku get like thrown through a mountain. You're like, okay, yeah, whatever. It's Goku.
That's.
It's a problem that Azura's Wrath had. There's a scene where Azura gets stabbed through. What the fuck? Oh, there's a fire truck going by my house. There's a scene where Azura gets stabbed through the moon with a giant sword, and he comes out like, "You think that can hurt me?" It's like, what the, like, we don't know what hurts you or not. It's like there's no benchmark.
Yeah, which is why I love Tiger Mask so much, because it kind of reminded me of a TV version of Street Fighter 2, the anime movie, where some of the normal animations of fights were grounded on realism, but once they do the unrealistic shit, that's the finish.
Yeah, that's perfect. Damn, there's a fire next door to my house.
Really?
I didn't notice until I saw the police and the fire department show up. But I guess my neighbor's house is on fire.
Oh. I hope they're doing all right.
Why does this keep happening? This happened at my old house too. My neighbor's house burned down one time. Woke me up at like 4 in the morning, and then the police knock on my door asking like, "Hey, any idea what might have caused this?" And I'm like, half asleep, like, the dude had a lot of bonfires and was leaving them lit all night, and then I just shut the door and went back to bed.
Wait, is this the same neighbor?
No. I moved since then. I said my old house. Yeah. What is it? What the hell's going on?
Oh, that's just.
Oh
Jason
wait!
Squiggs.
Oh, never mind. There's a lot. So it was. Sorry, no. It's way down the street from me. There's like 4. Yeah, there's like 4 fire trucks, and they're all just like far apart, and they just, because it's like a couple blocks away. There's one in front of my house. But that's not like the house that they're meant to be at. That's wild. Sorry, I'm kind of distracted. Ah, well, they're just gonna sit out there. Oh, that sounded like the frog.
So yeah,
you're saying like, if you end a match with by showing someone go through a bunch of punishment, it actually means that punishment means something.
yeah. And
Rather than Spirit Bomb. Okay, I lived through that. I don't know what the power levels of anything is.
oh my god, dude. See, I can't remember when I was a teenager, if I liked Dragon Ball Z because everyone else liked it, or I was just conforming to the norms, but man, how the fuck did anyone tolerated 5 episodes of Goku having his arms in the air like that shit? Like, what the
Those kids
fuck?
fight. Because the kids had their arms in the air too, like, I must hold up my arms as long as Goku. Okay, what was I thinking?
Yeah, growing up with Toonami, I was more of a Tenchi fan because, god damn it, I too want some alien girls on my dick as well.
Growing up without cable, I was a Cardcaptor Sakura fan.
Fair enough. That Cardcaptor Sakura, the Nelvana version, that was also
good.
solid. Yeah, it was good. I have that series on Blu-ray, by the way. Cost me like $200.
Oh god, Calliope's so freaked out by the fire trucks. Oh.
Wait, what?
Calliope is so freaked out by the fire trucks.
Oh, you mean your cat?
Yeah, my cat. Yeah.
You need to be more specific.
Yeah, no, Calliope Mori, who I'm totally in touch with, is freaked out by these fire trucks outside my house. But no, that's the reason I think I like JoJo so much, because you do have crazy like feats like that, but everyone's a human and they take human damage. Like if somebody gets like loses a finger or like gets like sliced really bad, it's like, oh, that's like actually lethal. Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
and I'm sure there's characters that can heal each other, but they still, like, if you die, he's not. Yeah, they can't bring you back.
Pretty much, which blows my mind when I was watching My Hero Academia. I mean, fucking Midoriya, aka Deku, the main protagonist, he suffered through this severe injury, and this one doctor who put metal parts inside his fucking arms, he's like, dude, one more injury like that and your career's over. And I'm like, holy fuck, he's still a freshman at his school.
Yeah,
what
I like Hero Academia for that too, because the injuries actually mean something. They haven't done that as much lately,
but
because
he's still a freshman.
Yeah, some 14-year-old like dude,
official superhero.
Yeah, It's like, hey, 14-year-old child, your arms keep exploding. You better stop doing that, or else you'll be crippled for the rest of your life, 14-year-old
No.
child.
This was after he mastered that, but he had to fight this fucking one villain whose skill is that he can overroid himself.
Yeah, that guy was awesome.
Yeah, it was during the field trip arc or whatever,
Yeah,
where they got ambushed.
Yep. I need to catch up on the manga. I know the anime passed me up, and I need to. I don't want to get.
I stopped watching the anime after the All for One / All Might fight.
That's a pretty good moment.
Yeah, I don't know if they can top that, and quite frankly, I don't give a fuck.
I kind of like it because the arc, if I remember correctly, the arc after that was much lower stakes, and I liked that. It was lower stakes because it was like a very much like Deku versus a straight up adult. It's like, I can't call for help right now because it was basically a race. It was really interesting. It's like really fighting and trying to keep him from getting to a goal, because if he gets there, everything gets fucked up for everyone. But it's just like a small thing, like, no, I need... Oh, wait, no. After that was Overhaul, that's a pretty big deal. That's really high stakes, and then it's lower stakes, my bad. But no, I would say generally there, I don't like Mirio that much. I think he's kind of an annoying character, but everyone seems to love him, so you'd probably like him too. Yeah, that's that guy with the Tintin face.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he looks
I don't
boy.
like his look. But, thing about God of High School, there was a female character that actually landed a Stone Cold Stunner.
That's pretty rad. That would keep me going for a few episodes.
The animation quality was actually pretty good. But, I don't know, man. Like I said, I just prefer my shit to be more ground realism, and no offense to Lance on Kicking Ashra, it's a good anime, but holy shit, people get punched in the face 30 times in a row, get bruised, battered, and bloody up, and can still fight for the rest of the episode? Are you fucking kidding me?
Okay. So, maybe you would hate Baki for that reason, because there's straight up a scene in Baki, and I thought this was the most rad shit ever. There's this karate master fighting this thug who fights with razor wire, and he goes in for a punch, and the thug cuts off his hand with the wire, and then he just goes, well, you know, and then he goes, well, you know what? I trained myself by punching trees until my fingers broke, and now I don't have to worry about my fingers breaking. He just punches him with his nub. I thought it was the coolest shit ever.
Okay, that is pretty cool, but fuck.
But then the fight became, you know what? I can't deal with just having a nub. I'm gonna have to actually escape this fight with my hand and get it reattached somewhere.
Yeah.
And that's what the fight became, and that was actually pretty great.
Yeah, it doesn't get that outrageous in Tiger Mask Double, which is why I worship that anime, because holy shit, it's an anime with semi-unrealistic moments at times, but most of the part, I actually believe it's more realistic to me than AEW. Fuck you, fight me. Oh, some
you want to know the exact opposite of that before I left off?
Some YouTube nobody said something negative about AEW. Well, if you're gonna go after me for that, well, that means you have a small penis.
You should be going after Cornette, the biggest penis.
Even then, if I was an AEW fan and Jim Cornette was knocking the shit I was liking, I would just shrug it off and ignore him.
Pretty much, yeah.
I wouldn't do what the rest of social media does, and that is give him more attention and heat.
Yeah.
And as a result, I'm actually listening to Cornette. I'm actually listening to his old school wrestling knowledge. I'm like, oh, that's why I was so emotionally invested. Oh, go on.
He knows more about you than you do about yourself.
Exactly. I was like, oh, this title match between Bobby E and Ric Flair in 1990. Oh, how did that get built up? Because that match was actually pretty awesome, even though there wasn't a whole lot of flippy shit. I still cared about it. Oh,
It's about the investment.
yeah. That's why I
That's
like
what
listening to
Franks
Cornette.
would get over. No, one of my favorite things, OSW. He was playing this one wrestling game. It wasn't that Booker Sim. It was like an actual like wrestling game. He made himself, and he goes, I made my finishing move the test of strength, hoping it would be more powerful, but unfortunately, it doesn't work. It doesn't do much.
Wait, which game was it, and how long ago was this?
This is very recent. He was playing like some indie game. I don't remember what it was.
Was it Fire Pro Wrestling World where the sprites were all 2D-ish?
I don't think so.
Was
I would
it
remember Fire Pro.
Was it Wrestling Empire where it was a 3D game, even though everything looked like a N64 game or some shit?
If it was Wrestling Empire, I definitely would have known because I know what that game looks like. It looks like Hard Times with Hulk Hogan and Coach Pyro.
No. Man, stop reminding me of my fucking wrestling career.
No! Everyone needs to know the lore. I love that so much. It was great. I've never been more hype over something so stupid.
All I asked was a little bit of creative control so I don't want to be known as Coach Pyro. And he told me to go fuck myself, and I'm
That made me so happy. I love that it gives you a choice, and you said, no, I want to keep my old name. It's like, well, tough titty, you're Coach Pyro now.
No, after that, when my contract renewal was up, I was like, look, I don't want to be known as this. He's like, well, I guess we'll have to let you go. And I'm like, I wish there was the option of me assaulting him in his fucking office so bad.
Oh my god. Yeah, actually, speaking of like stuff that like goes way on top, I think you'd probably hate where Baki ended up going around where I left off, which is Baki got poisoned. The doctor says he should probably be in bed because he has like a 50% chance of living through this. And all of his buddies are like, no, he needs something to fight for. Let's organize a tournament so he can fight. And Baki, all emaciated and fucked up and poisoned, goes and fights in a tournament.
Oh, it's great.
It's amazing.
Logically, I would assume he would win the tournament, but he would die at the last minute, which I assume is not going to happen, is it?
Well, considering that this is like an early arc and the series has been going for years, to the point that that the author started including real-world presidents as villains.
Yeah, I know. I know Trump was there at one point.
Yeah, and he sold out all of America to a caveman.
Well,
because the caveman was really strong
at the same time. I'm familiar.
Yes. Yep. I think Obama got suplexed at one point. Baki is crazy.
I still wouldn't read it.
It's long as fucking I don't know where to start. I just watch the Netflix anime.
All I know is that Crunchyroll or Discotech Media, wherever, they need to step up their game and actually localize the shit out of the original Tiger Mask anime from the 70s. Because
that'd be cool.
I want to see it now after seeing the original anime.
Yeah.
You think now's a good time to wrap things up?
Yeah, I think so. My energy's kind of depleting because today's my fasting day, so it just happened to fall on today.
Usually I don't fast until my work day, so...
Yeah. Well, today's a work day for me, which sucks.
Yeah, no cheeseburgers or pretzels or hot dogs for you.
Tomorrow I am gonna have a chicken pepper and like ham omelet.
Yeah,
with like 3 cheese.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna eat a fried catfish.
Ooh, that sounds good too. I did finish all my fried chicken I had in the fridge, so I need to cook something else.
Hmm. Are you familiar with the stand-up comedian Dan Cummins?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really like Dan Cummings.
Oh, I love Dan Cummins, especially his most recent stand-up special where he calls out cancel culture.
See, the problem I have with Dan Cummings is that I like self-deprecating comedians, and he's always like, I'm the best, I'm always right, everyone else is stupid.
Well,
That was the issue I have with him. He's too smug.
that being said, you would agree with him in his latest special on Spotify.
I'd probably agree, but like, I wouldn't like it.
But the thing I like about him is that he had this one bit is like, I should probably get in shape because from the front, people will look at me and go, "Oh, you need to lift some weights." But if people look at me on the side, they'll say, "Oh no, he shouldn't because that would be bad for the baby."
Okay, that's pretty funny.
Yeah, skinny fat sucks, doesn't it?
Yep. Oh god, trying to. I would always love hearing like comedians talk about their health because their health is never doing well. It seems.
No, Kyle Kinane has gout. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Oh no, I think that was one of my favorite bits where it's going like it's like everyone just goes like, do what you want, live your dreams. Yeah, I did that. I got fucking gout. They don't tell you that in the bumper sticker.
I'm telling you guys, if you ever hit your 30s, start taking your health seriously because to quote my dad, before it's done, you'll be in your 30s and I'm blown away at the fact that it's June right now. That's halfway through the year.
God. I've been going to the gym more often and like, eating healthier, but man, I still can't lose my COVID weight.
But the thing is, in June, I look at my phone, and even though I have a fucking scratch protector case on it, there's some weird fucking scratches on my phone. And I look at it and go, "Oh man, I have these weird cuts on my phone. I only had this phone for 2 weeks."
Yeah.
And then the other part of my brain goes, "No, you fucking didn't. You got this phone at the 20th of May. This phone is basically a month old, you idiot." And I go, "Oh."
Oh, so it's obsolete now.
Sort
How
of.
often they renew phones?
Sort of, because after that T-Mobile staffer set up my phone and I was able to transfer all the data and everything, he said, "Make sure you take care of that phone. It's one of the last Samsung Note 20s in the world." I'm like, "Oh."
Oh.
I probably should have waited for a Note 21 then, is what you're saying. That being said, I'm
Same
happy.
phone I have, and I love my phone.
That being said, I am super happy I have that phone, and I hope to fuck that if I check in at the hotel at the end of July, I get another window with the Superdome, because I am going to take the best picture ever of the Superdome.
Hell yeah.
In fact, I'm gonna visit the checkout clerk and go, "Hey, how much extra?" Because they do charge extra for this if you ask for this suspicion. How much extra does it take to have a window by the Superdome?
Nice.
That being said, the convention seems super milquetoast compared to what we were going to have last year.
That sucks. Yeah. To be expected.
Yeah. That being said, I'm still determined to end it with a bang.
Yep. No, I don't even know if Youmacon is happening, but it seems like it will. I'm gonna apply and see if I can actually do my my Monster Girl panel. Boy, I want to do it. Although I have to turn on my laptop. I haven't turned on my laptop in like a year.
Didn't you Wasn't there a convention that happened this year that you intended to?
No, it was last year's ASEN. Oh no, I was gonna do an ASEN and then ASEN got canceled again. That's what it was.
Then what the fuck were you posting recently? Because I saw that shit. I saw those cosplayers.
Oh, that was Colossal Con, but I would never host a panel at Colossal.
What year?
This year.
2020?
2021.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I said I wouldn't want to host it I wouldn't want to host this panel. Oh, the ASEN, yeah, 2021 got canceled, but then Colossal happened, but I wouldn't want to host a panel at Colossal because most of the time at Colossal I'm drunk or swimming.
Or both?
Yes, because they have a swim up bar in the hot tub.
No, I'm just seeing you drunk as hell, and then people are just walking down the hallway and seeing you swimming in midair.
That'd be pretty good. No, I have drank before my Monster Girl panel a few times, which is pretty fun. But most of the time, people assume I'm drunk anyway because I'm so excited to talk about it.
That's fine. I'm pretty sure my friends are scared whenever I drink.
No, one of my coworkers came in because he went to the same con I did, and he saw me during Monster Girl. I was like, "Yeah, you were really drunk up there." I'm like, "No, I wasn't. I didn't drink at all that day." It's like I missed the bar. Actually, I was too busy putting in the final touches. It's like, wait, what? It's like, yeah, I was just excited. And I tend to get kind of surly when the audience doesn't shut up or decides to throw a fit about nothing.
So yeah, our convention is supposed to be the grand finale.
Yep.
At the very least, I hope Vince DiCola returns, because all we got was, okay, Steve Blum, Mary Elizabeth McGlynn. Not that I'm knocking on either of those two. Those guys are legends, but seen them before. I think they have the voice actress for Envy, aka the girl fuck boy that everyone likes so much from Full Metal Alchemist, and some guy, some black guy who has a weird ass name. It's on par there with Texas Battle. Do you know who Texas Battle is?
Yeah, he was one of the stunt people in Dragon Ball Evolution, I believe. He was one of the.
He played the bully in Dragon Ball Evolution.
Oh, he did. Okay, never mind then.
He was also the guy from Final Destination 3 who got his fucking head smashed in by those weights.
Yes.
You remember that scene? That's all I do, baby, is win.
Yeah. Man, Final Destination was so much fun.
I agree with you. Final Destination is hilarious. So yeah, I just hope we get a little bit of what we were supposed to have last year. I mean, goddamn, dude. I want to meet Yuri Lowenthal so bad.
I'd like to as well. He seems cool.
Anyways, after this convention, and like I said, I booked a four-night event, which means that we have a Thursday to ourselves, which means me and the boys. So we can actually spend time hanging out in New Orleans or something. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday is more dedicated to the convention, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I just really want this event to happen. Anyways,
I get it.
Too sentimental. I need to wrap things up.
Yeah.
Since nothing's gonna happen next week, I might as well take a break, and then we'll.
Yeah, we've been saying that. We're saying that every week for the past 2 months.
I know, but shit keeps happening. So.
Yeah.
So with that, this is Dark Scream signing out.
So Squirrelton signing off.
And we'll see you in the next ring, and I promise I'll get a Tiger Mask reviews out sometime in the future. Take care, everybody.
Awesome. Good night.